You
He's
said
into
you
it.
liked the way the suction cups felt on your face.
Perfect starting line for the recording. Chad will love to hear that when he edits this.
It'll be his favorite part, I know it.
It'll make
I'll just clip it and save it.
Something we know about Craig is he doesn't judge.
Just come into laughter and then that.
You don't get Craig's DMs? You talking mad shit.
He is not here to kink shame.
Kink shaming is my king.
And regular shame. Any kind of shame. He's been on it.
All right. Get some music going. Don't forget. Some vibes.
Restart that House of the Inventor.
Get out of your box, old man.
Previously, when we last left off, we saw our groups begin to formulate a plan, receiving a letter from Garther the Wise to come and aid him once more. They are going to take him up on it, deciding to take the night to rest, get a little bit of rest, relaxation, head out the following morning. As the sun would begin to rise, the clouds overhead would begin to grow gray, a little bit of lingering dark sky, if you will, beginning to set up. Though not like a stormy weather, just a little bit of a gloomy day as far as general atmosphere and lighting. A light wind beginning to push through. Not really chilly, as the weather's begin to warm up more and more and more over the past couple of months. But creating a cool day as you all go about your morning routines, maybe eat a little bit of breakfast together. Did we have any errands we wanted to do before going to Garther's? Any plans we needed to solidify before we set off?
Sending stones? Question mark.
I mean, yeah, if it makes sense and there's time. But we do have till we have to leave, so. If we pass any stores that we think might have sending stones, we would pop in.
Yeah, let's not take up too much time, but do a quick look.
The easiest place, the place I think has the best odds, would be Jasmire's, which is like kind of past Lapis University. Is sort of in the heart, while Jasmire's is kind of close to the dock side, like kind of sort of more like coast side.
We can stop by after.
Can I do a weird retcon? Can we task Elodie to go find sending stones?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that sounds fair. That can be Elodie's plan. While you guys do that, she'll go talk to Jasmire. At least see if she has some or a lead or get some pricing.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Put that in my notes. Beautiful. Okay. So Elodie tasked with that. Koski, you're going to be coming. Is there any weapon that you have? Like, were you given the spear?
He was given the spear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and add that to the character.
And he also has his hand axe. Let's see.
For the damage, I would probably just assume that it's going to be 1d8, and he's just going to wield it two-handed, I would guess.
Okie dokie.
All right. So you guys set out from the house. Again, you would begin to see the kind of bleak day as you guys make your way through the not quite so busy streets. Again, it is like kind of early-ish in the morning, at least for the city itself of Port Starsail. As you guys meander through the streets, seeing some of the shops and storefronts beginning to open up, not too many citizens out and about, you would eventually arrive to the Link of Knowledge. seeing 2 guards flanking the bridge's entrance, one guard being a little bit of a stubby, stout dwarf with a bit of a bronzed tan, the other being a sort of like pink skin and horned tiefling, their horns sort of like peeling back up, their helmet having to be like augmented to sort of like situate on top of their head. The tiefling stepping forward, the sort of bit of a presentation knowledge. You guys have seen this many a times. Halt! Presentation of required paperwork or access gym is required to access the link itself.
I'd present him with the letter.
Garther sort of like looks back at the dwarf. What's the name? This is Garther the Wise at Central Scriptorium. Right. Handing the letter back over. Report to the Central Scriptorium, centermost spire.
Perfect. Hey, thank you so much. You can like tap the letter and kind of roll his eyes. Man, he still acts new as could be.
And crossing the bridge, you guys would see the many towers and spires and turrets of the Lapis University. They all sort of loom high overhead as you begin to approach. The sort of ground level adjoining buildings along the base of all these tall structures all come into better view as you cross the link.
We're trying to like the clock where the library is. If I see it, just throwing it out.
Give me
there.
a perception check. Because you do know that the Central Scriptorium is like a pretty big library itself here at the Lapis University, but there could be more.
Oh, okay. Perception. Oops, I really close it out. 16.
16. Giving a side glance, off to the left, you see one of these taller buildings. This one being described more of like a turret, sort of like a flat top. Has these almost like slitted windows that go up it along its long column face. On the interior, you swear you can see 1 or 2 people moving about with books in hand. Its large door here at the ground level would be open, as is many of the sort of ground floor buildings here. Many of their doorways either featuring no door at all or the doors all being open. You think off on that side, you think there may be another library of some sort that way. While a lot of people are carrying tomes, it would seem off in that turret, there's a lot of people moving around with books, a couple with stacks. You think you see a shelf or 2 back there? It's kind of hard to tell just off raw distance, but get a good feeling.
I would use message and point it out to Kellen.
Okay.
Just,
Yeah.
hey, just in case this doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's where
Okay. Do you want me to like just maybe stick back in the back a little bit and kind of keep my hood up just in case, like?
Yeah, just try and like stand behind Koski a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds
That way, if you do go out of sight, out of mind.
yeah.
But yeah, otherwise you just try to continue and act as like, ooh, this is cool as possible.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like this super bad when all of a sudden he's just like, oh yeah, cool. He just starts looking around.
You guys begin to make your way to the fairly familiar building, the Central Scriptorium. You've been here many a time at this point. Sort of the tallest central tower here, situated again in the center of Port Starsail. Beginning to approach, the large double doors again would be open, giant and arched. Mingling around the front entrance and even inside of the Central Scriptorium, you would see the familiar pages and receptionists and other sort of scholarly-looking figures just sort of milling about, going about their day. Some coming, some going, some milling and just talking to each other. As you all begin to approach, sort of an orange, white, and brown coloration to their fur tabaxi would give you all a look. They would have very similar robes to the other receptionists that you've interacted with, a gemmed necklace sort of situated at their chest that the clothing accents very gracefully. And they would begin like moving towards you guys to offer assistance.
Is it morning?
Oh yeah, it's.
Okay.
I imagine it's maybe like 8 o'clock or so. You know, you guys
I
have
was
had
thinking
enough time to
morning.
do morning workouts and rituals, get a good meal, but you got plenty of day left.
Okay, cool. I don't want to embarrass myself. It's like afternoon. All right. Yeah, he'll just like, good morning. We're here to see Garther, and he'll kind of like reach for the letter.
Garther, excellent. I'm receptionist Very. I'll be more than happy to help, taking the letter and giving it a look over. Excellent. All right, right this way. So take the letter. Would you like to hold on to it? I could hold on to the letter. As long as it ends back up with Garther.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it. In
Fair
case.
enough.
And
Passes
he'll just
back
kinda,
right this way, folks.
He'll tuck it. He'll keep an eye on that prestidigitation tablet, and then. So where was the previous secretary? And he'll reference the dude from prior.
Oh, we all
like, rotate
come and
out,
go.
or-
Some of us work at various buildings, towers. Some of us specialize in helping certain professors or scholars.
Okay.
I don't think I've met this last fellow. You said it was an orc, half orc.
Yeah.
There aren't very many half orcs receptionists. You figure that would stand out. Yeah.
That's fair. So, like, how do you get a job here?
Oh, well, you've just got to put in an application.
How do you do that?
Do you think you have a skill set?
I think so.
Oh, fair enough. Well, if you'd like, before we head up the staircase, I guess we could try to find one of the administrators, try to get maybe some paperwork or at least an interview lined up. I'd hate to derail all of you. We could do this after your meeting, perhaps.
Yeah.
Any of the receptionists here would be more than happy to help.
Yeah, maybe another time. I am gonna go on a bit of a trip. I just when I get back, be more curious.
Excellent. Crossing the link is always a bit sticky, but if you plead your case with them and come across as best you can, I don't see why they wouldn't let you on.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for your help. That's awesome.
Right. Well, right this way through the central scriptorium, and it's very much like a Disney guide walking through the park sort of thing. Receptionist Very is probably much more detailed about like the history of this place with you all. Founded a few hundred years ago, the Lapis Universities have been a place of true learning for the higher class scholars of not even Arcavios, but even of some of the greater planes itself. Yes, right this way. Don't dawdle too long. And keeps you all in line. But as you guys enter the extra spatial interior, you'd be met with the impressive rows and rows and rows of bookshelves that take up this 2-level section of the ground floor of the central scriptorium. Heading across the space, you'd be led to the bay of 4 doors flanked by those stone tablets that are sort of embedded into the wall. Marius, give me a... We'll do an investigation or an arcana check, whichever you'd prefer.
Arcana. Hey,
natural 20.
25.
Yeah.
Much like the other times you've been through this place, you see receptionist Very walk up to the stone tablet, and what again you know to be using the prestidigitation cantrip, placing 3 simple glyphs onto this tablet before the door would boom, sort of thrum with this blue energy. After watching that, you know for a fact that you could put that back in. And as the door would open up, it would show the simple staircase that would lead up to the other closed door, thrumming with the same blue energy. Walking up the stairs, door opening by the receptionist, all of you walk through, just like every time they would shut it. Always important to shut the doors behind you, close the connection.
What if somebody didn't shut the door? Does it just prevent everyone else from getting in? Seems weird.
It's just good protocol and practice. You would hate to have a tether of magic like this just open and at the ready and willing. I mean...
Oh. I didn't realize it was so dangerous.
Oh, all magic could be fairly dangerous. Now come right this way. Best not dawdle. Leading you all down that familiar stone hallway, passing a few doors and windows here in the interior that look out to the outside, before finally arriving at Garther's door. The receptionist walking up, giving it a hard bum, bum, bum with his fist. and the typical delayed response would be a little bit longer than normal. The receptionist very looking over. I don't think I've ever interacted with Mr. Garther very much. Is he always this late?
I think he was usually pretty prompt. Does he not get a lot of visitors? Is he pretty reclusive?
Not particularly. No, he's a very busy man from what I've understood. And like in the middle of talking, you'd hear a heavy click and then a slide, 2 locks being unlocked before the door would sort of crack open, seeing the meek face of Garther looking through. Excellent. Receptionist, that will be all. Right. Best of luck with all of you in your endeavors.
Yeah, hey, thank you so much for everything.
Hey, hope to see you around, friend.
Gale just silently nods.
As the receptionist walks back down the hallway out of sight, Garther would almost wait and then open the door fully. Come, enter.
Yeah, hey, it's good to see you again.
Right.
It
Very
feels
good
really
to
gross
see
saying that.
all of you. Koski, as always.
Oh, hello.
It's
Pleasure.
Koski.
And as you also enter the space, you would immediately be met with kind of a starkly different sight. The once messy interior would now be virtually empty. The many bookcases, cabinets, tables, and almost lounge area that you all sat at would all be gone. As you look across the space, even the open doorway that led into the laboratory area that you all walked into, it would now feature a heavy set door into its frame, closing it off. The door's shut. The space would be completely barren of almost anything. Seeing the ground would feature a few scuff and damage marks. There would be a rug or 2 on the ground, but there would be nothing on the walls, nothing on the high ceilings overhead. An empty space. And as soon as you all enter, the door would be shut, hearing the slide lock and then the secondary lock, both being locked this time. Excellent. I am so glad you all got back so quickly. This is amazing timing. It could not be more perfect. And he says as he shuts the door and begins moving across the barren space that was once a kind of a cluttered office.
Garther, what happened to all your research?
The research, yes, that it needed to be moved for these trials. You see.
Oh, so the trials are done here in your office?
Yes. This is a private endeavor for the time being, which brings up a fair point, young man. This subject in which we were about to dive into is sensitive. It's not quite ready for public viewing yet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping that with the phage permutation provided, that it will get me closer to its final steps, ensuring that my work will be ready for the public's viewing soon.
Oh, what are you unveiling to the public?
And you all would see a bit of a grin peek across his face. All of you can roll me an insight check if you would like.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, another nat 20.
Damn.
Hey, how appropriate.
All of you guys are rolling crazy high. Oh, sweet Brett.
It's appropriate.
Oh, sweet
You and me,
Koski.
Koshki, we're talking about
Oh, no.
we're talking about something highly distracting ourselves. I just can't help but be enamored when you talk battle tactics.
Yeah.
Amazing. For Kellen, Marius, and Gale, you would all see this grin come across Garther's face. The 3 of you would instantly know that he is so happy and prepared to just gush on this topic. It's like Oh, it's a good way to like give like a good comparison. Maybe sticking with like the Disneyland aesthetic we were kind of talking about with the receptionist. Maybe
Mhm.
it's just like the ultimate Disney fan trying to tell you why Disney is like the greatest franchise of anything that will ever exist, and why Disneyland is the promised land, like some crazy Disney adult type shit.
Me
Which I'm down
explaining
with
why
some Disney
Eevee is the
adults.
best Pokemon ever.
Yeah, yes, something like that, where it's just like he's
Disney's
so
my personality.
Yes, he's so insanely enraptured and views this as like his world and his like true work that he is just like the floodgates opening up. Well, have any of you heard of small entities known as Mage Ripper swarms?
That does
Um,
sound familiar, actually.
Isn't
I
Mage
know.
Ripper what we dealt with in the locker room?
I think it was a Mage Slayer.
Oh, right.
Yeah, does that name ringing any bells other than that?
Yeah, other than that like mage hunter thing you guys
Mage
were
Hunter.
Yeah, that's one.
sort of like interacting with and got attacked by, you guys never, none of you without even needing to roll, you all have never heard of this before. And that grin on Garther's face sort of growing again, this almost like chauvinistic, almost showing of knowledge. No, I take it. Of course you haven't. They were fairly obscure to begin with, and now they have been hunted to near extinction across the many planes. But thanks to my work here, I have kept this species alive. And thanks to the progressing of my work and the further boundaries we push, I will not only save them from extinction, but I dare say my work will set them on a path to never be wiped out again.
Uh,
You call them a mage killer swarm?
Mage
were-
Ripper.
Mage Ripper swarms,
Hmm.
young man.
And how is this transmutation thingy supposed to help them?
It will empower them, take them to the next stage of their evolution, so to speak.
So they'll just be like stronger.
Exactly. Stronger.
Oh.
A very simple and archaic way to put it, but yes, stronger.
Yeah. No, pardon my simplicity. That's awesome.
Why were they hunted down in the first place?
Fair question. They're drawn to magic. Mage Ripper swarms feed on it. They can't help themselves, mindless in that way they were. Couldn't stop themselves.
Can magic harm them?
To some extent. They have natural immunities to such, as they feed on it as a food source. They are prone to the negative side effects that could occur.
So they would eat magic items as well?
Oh, the Mage Ripper swords would eat almost anything they could.
Oh. Huh. So what
And
makes
you want to bring that back?
Oh, young lady, they are fairly back.
Well, I mean, I guess you want to make more.
I don't think you quite understand the scope. I have a fair amount of them under my disposal,
Oh.
no longer bound to swarms or a hive state. They are independent, strong, act on their own, free will, free
see.
thought.
What exactly are these trials you're doing?
An excellent transition indeed. First, maybe we talk about this job. Again, twofold. Keeping this between us. And the second is to ensure the safety of my subject if any adverse reactions are to occur.
So you haven't made it stronger yet.
I would not quite put it that way. I have succeeded in making them stronger, but at a cost. Degeneratory, so to speak. But I believe this iteration will prove successful. While not quite my greatest vision, I think it should hopefully suffice. And even if it is to go south, I think I know where to go from here if even this doesn't work. Tests. That's all these are. Tests. Soon we will find the exact formula. And soon all of my
Ah.
creations will be strong.
Okay, I see. He's gonna like turn his body so he can't see him, and he's gonna do message to Kellen. Yeah, just real quick, be like, "Are we stopping this?" And then turn back. Sounds really interesting. Sounds like you've been really busy. It feels like it's such a short amount of time.
Can I respond to the message?
Yeah, it comes in my head.
Mm-hmm.
It's just us.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Like, sounds fucking wild, dude. Does not sound good. Any means.
And then like talking to Garther, he'll just like gesture. So are we talking further back in the room? And if he turns to look, he'll, because I think I still have to mouth it. This is whisper message, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I would try as soon as he turns his head, I'd whisper back and be like, "I want to stop it."
And Garther would probably be looking over at Koski. As I assume you are the leader of this batch as usual, do I have your word? Will this be a private matter? I can ensure that each of you will be paid 20 gold pieces for quick work today. No more than an hour at most.
I mean, can I talk to crew real quick? See what general consensus is.
I don't see why not.
Okay. Crew puddle.
And Garther probably, because you guys are probably still hanging out by that door you entered from. Garther at this point would walk across the empty interior over to what was the open doorway that just led to the laboratory and is now this like heavy set door that's there and locked. He'd probably just make his way over to that door.
And wait.
Okay. What is group consensus?
This seems like bad.
When we're in the huddle, can I cast Detect Magic?
Yeah, you can use a detect magic.
Just look around real quick.
Definitely
Yeah.
gonna be whispering this, but for audio's sake, I'm just like, yeah, I agree, Brett. I definitely am not getting a good feeling here.
What if we pretend to help and we accidentally kill?
I mean, it sounds like he's got like a lot of these things. Like, we're gonna have to cause a lot of accidents, and I don't think he's gonna be very happy about that.
Husky big person, very clumsy.
Well, let's maybe just kind of play it by ear, see what the setup is, and but if we stop it, it's all in. I don't think we can let Garther go. He's just gonna keep creating more of these. No, look,
Oh, and not only that, but that puts a whole other kind of issue on this whole getting out of here in the next couple days thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, our ride's not here yet. We don't have a getaway.
we would just have to lay low for a few days.
We kind of just have
So,
to
like,
help him, right?
Besides,
if-
maybe
even if we do get through today and somehow manage to get away with convincing him that we're just somehow dumb now and can't help with this, or this is somehow out of our skill set, like, all best we do is stall him for a day. Like, he's just gonna find some other people to help.
do we know if Garther's magic? Or is he just a scientist?
You guys in like previous detect magics, you had picked up the chaos magic that's like throughout his magic
Right.
aura.
So he has magic.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's a magic user.
Look, guys, maybe there's just an accident. And maybe creator's killed by his creation,
Mm.
and then might have to still fight that, but we can't let this get out.
Oh, for fucking sure we can't just let this thing get out.
All right, then we'll tell him we'll do it.
But we kill the orc man.
Potentially. Let's maybe just kind of follow my lead, wait for my signals so we don't jump the gun, but let's just see what's the setup
What?
is.
What signal?
Probably an Eldritch Blast.
That's not a great signal.
Well, it's
No?
unmistakable.
My hope is that it's in some sort of container. I can break the container. It likes magic. He's magic. I mean, even if we have to
Oh, Koski can
help, we'd have a...
container. Koski good
Or
What
you
if it
can.
doesn't like
things,
it?
and Koski also not magic.
Okay,
I have a
so
strange feeling it's not going to be little.
I'll either do an Eldritch Blast, or I'll use Message, and Koski will swing with his axe.
Beer. Ex steal at Jasmir's.
Sometimes people are just known for something, you know? He'll use his spear. Yeah?
Also, Koski have backup just in case, cause Koski have bone flute. It will make creature frightened, just in case it go after anybody but Garthor.
Okay, well, let's see if it's how many there are and, what the setup is. But for now, let's,
Just have a feeling like Garther's going to be able to defend himself if we try and sick this thing on him.
like I said, we have to be committed. I know the spell prestidigitation for the stairs. I mean, she said so earlier, no one comes down here to visit him. The door's double bolted.
But people know we came here tonight.
Well, sure. But if everything goes well, the Mage Ripper will have gotten to him. Then the story becomes this was the job. There's obviously danger. We did our best.
He didn't make it out. It got him. It went after him first.
So if
Never
he says
trust a man
we
with a
killed
pig
him,
farm.
we'd let it. And if he says it can't, then we just go home.
Then we kill him.
So he's dying tonight.
That's what we're trying to agree on. That's my hope.
Again, just gonna throw this out there. The possibility of this screwing things up for us getting out of here is possible.
That's fine. I think this is super important, and I think we can get out of the university. Whether it gets messy or goes our way.
It also doesn't help us with our access to the library.
Yeah, what if
Something's
we help just today and then we help one more time before we leave? And then that's when we kill him.
This could work. Plus, I mean, I think this
If it works, then
spear's
we definitely kill him.
is definitely. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him before he does that. If this works, or even if he learns what he needs and he lives, maybe he breaks through tomorrow. He's got a lot of them. I mean, these things eat magic. Imagine Strixhaven swarmed by these things. Just the destruction. All the magic items lost, the knowledge, the people. I think it's
really
bigger
felt
than
like
some books.
Yeah, but I really don't like this whole idea of we're gonna kill him and then we have to get out of this facility where everybody else views the man that we killed as a respectable member of society.
Which is why we hope the Mage Reaper does it.
Yeah, but we got a pretty good alibi.
And-
Like the Mage Ripper, he's working on some crazy ass shit down here. Like, oh, it just so
Collateral
happens
damage.
that, and again, we don't ask for payment in gold, right? We ask for payment in access.
I'm just gonna do a little
Okay,
half
guys,
and
I don't
half.
think we get payment.
Well, look, I can try and get a job and get back. You know what? Let's forget about the library.
Okay.
Okay.
All I was gonna do is just
Done.
help us with Ravnica or Kea, but even if we don't have the knowledge, we're still going. Mary's is still going. I'm still going.
So,
I mean, I'll do what I need to. Lead the way, boss.
I mean, it's on you to go. Follow you. We follow you.
Perfect. And he turns around and he'll lead them towards the other room.
And break.
Yes. Head across the empty space. It's like a good bit of distance from the door to door. We'll say
Anything?
it's like 60 feet. This isn't like a small office. This is just
Oh,
part
wow.
of it. It's a big space.
Any like magic stuff pop out?
With your detect magic, thankfully, it's not as bad as some of the other times people have tried, since there's a distinct
yeah.
lack of items in here. It's really
good
just
point.
from the walls and like the carpet that's left. The doors are both giving off like heavy magical vibes. Nearby, like torches and sconces that sort of light this place. As you sort of keep that glow up, and as you walk that space, again, 60-ish feet to where Garther is, as he's at the, what previously was just a walkway into the laboratory, is now his big sturdy door. He's basically sitting with his back loosely against it. In the far right corner to you, as you approach, this sort of comes into your radar. You have this sort of 30-foot like bubble. You're sort of walking around discovering things. And as you sort of get to Garther, your vision with this detect magic being just enough to where in the far right corner, there's a strong chaos magic coming from that corner. You're not picking it up fully because it's like right on the edge of your detection, but like there is a strong chaos magic in this room.
Ooh. Can I roll like an inside? Well, I don't know.
Roll me a history check with advantage, my
Okay.
good sir.
You got this. Heart of the cards.
I was trying to think if it reminded him of the river. Insight. 11.
An 11, we'll say that's just enough for a bit of like a flashback of a memory. Because you have your detect magic up. You feel the chaos magic in that right corner, though you see nothing. And you imagine that the mage hunters, when you fought them, they were invisible when they were first encountered.
Oh my god.
And as you all approach Garther, you have this realization. Have we come to an amicable decision? Can I hire you all to, again, oversee a very simple process?
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement. And as he like turns to like, right guys, he'll message Kellen. And just tell him that, like, hey, I think there's a Mage Hunter chaos thing going on. And then kind of turn back.
Holy fuck, dude, this is a trap.
So about this payment, you can get like a little gold up front and like a little library access. And he's gonna kind of just check over his other shoulder and maybe, kind of step a little bit, just do one more little look to see if there's anything else.
Yeah, and getting another visual read, nothing. Detect
Just kinda
magic.
stalling.
as you got closer to Garther and he entered your bubble, I also should have said he is seething with chaos magic. It's like the same but different from the chaos magic in the corner. Garther's is very much a was not always chaos magic that's now seeded through and almost taken over his aura you're picking up on. But whereas this thing in the corner is almost pure chaos magic is what it looks like. It's like living chaos magic.
Okay. Damn. He hasn't opened the door yet, right?
No. He's just like standing like right in front of it, basically. Like handles like in its back, essentially.
Really quick, Matt. Since since Marius messaged Kellen,
Yeah, it lasts for a minute.
would I be able to do like a sleight of hand or something to see if I could get my tentacles to pull my bow and bow out of my quiver? Being seen.
I mean, you could definitely, give me a sleight of hand if you'd like. I'll say you're again, like you said, you're kind of towards the back of the group, so just be flat. 16. I'd say that's enough. Again, you're kind of cloaked up. You got a few people in front of you. Probably at least get like the bow sort of situated, one of the tentacles like at the ready to grab an arrow if needed, and you're just kind of keeping the bow at your side, maybe turning your profile a little bit to keep it hidden.
Yeah. Kind of just keeping an eye on that area that Marius pointed out or said talking about.
So he's just gonna turn one more time, like, "All right, guys, this is it. Just be ready." And then before he turns around, he'll just tell Kellen, like, "Just don't go in. Sing back. Try and keep Koski back."
Good. On your mark.
So this might start real quick, and then I'll turn back and be like, "All right, so what are we dealing with, Garther? Like, what's the setup like?"
Fair enough. Final terms, we'll call it 10 gold, and I'll sign you all on as cadet researchers. That way you can peruse the central scriptorium and the turret laboratories, and yes, it should be fine. And he seems way more interested in the job. Like as he's saying all of that, he's like pulling out a spell book and like readying what looks like a flask on his hip, just like loosening the cap of it. We can get all that situated first. Sinmal, please. We are in good company. And he would look over to that right corner, and all of you would see this form begin to sort of materialize. And it's probably like a shock. Last time you guys saw these, they were not super great, probably traumatizing. For Koski, you see this large, almost 12-foot tall, hideous spider-legged creature. It would almost have this scorpion-like plating that would go up its body. It would also have these glowing purple spines that go up along its back, and it would have this, again, almost like scorpion tail with matching barbs and thorns of like purple. They look physical, but they look so magic-based that it doesn't look real, but it's there. Into the massive form of this mage hunter just materialize in the corner. It's like loosely perched up with like a few of its legs sort of positioned on the wall as it's like taking you all in.
Is very gross thing that you create here.
That's quite the security presence.
Oh god.
Sinmal is a respected member of the Hive. And Sinmal, this large mage hunter, would sort of like crane its head a little bit as it sort of like stands up almost in like a full, like readjusting to where its legs are on the ground. Do any of you speak Undercommon?
Don't think so.
No.
Just click it just in case.
I think. Oh yeah, Lodi's not here.
Because you guys have heard these things speak before, and Kellen, it was you, so you do know they speak already. But again, it's probably slightly alarming to hear a voice coming from this thing's large maw. Greetings. I hope nothing ill-fated transpires. And he sort of like squints its eyes at each of them, like looks over at Garther. And Garther looks back at it. It is fine. You have recovered since the last trial, Sinmal. I believe that this one will be all but perfect. I will even take extra precautions to be sure that nothing unfruitful occurs. All of you, you 5, please stand loosely here. It should be fairly quick. I will need about a minute for this casting. Once it's complete, Sinmal here will surge. Chaos magic will surge through him and flow.
Okay.
Real quick, was Garther talking back to Senmal in common, or
He was speaking in common this time, but he was looking at the mage hunter
Senmal only?
Sinmal.
Yeah, Senmal
Yeah.
only speaks in undercommon.
Correct.
Gale would pipe up. And what exactly are you wanting to do to us while we stand there?
You all nothing, I would hope. In the previous trials, Sinmal and his brother, they did well. They managed to survive the effects, though they were temporary, as I suspected. But they lost control. Their primal sides took the urge. And in Undercommon, he would say, "You are strong. One of the bravest of the hive. That's why you were chosen." And Sinmal would sort of nod in Undercommon. So few. Why so few voices? And Garther would sort of squint. Sinmal, look, this will be quick. I believe in this trial. I brought them here as a precaution. If Sinmal here does rage, I will need your aid in subduing him. The last time, it was not so good. My page, she did not fare so well.
Remember?
Sinmal, he was fine. After he came to, he was himself.
Okay. Well, I guess. So we're gonna bring the Mage Rippers in here, and they're going to attack Sigma.
What? No.
No, he's just going to surge, and then there's a possibility that he could go wild, essentially, and we need to from getting out or harming us or harming himself.
Sinmal's breed is something I have personally taken to call a mage hunter. They have evolved with my help past the Mage Ripper swarm primitive form.
Oh, so this is a improved version of the Mage Ripper.
Swarm. Yes. I forget I must speak very archaically to you. They are very strong, yes.
Yeah, like I'm 5. I'm gonna kill the shit.
And Garther would pull out this spell book, flip to a page. Excellent.
Can I use Arcana? Try and watch what he's doing.
Yeah, do you trying to use Arcana just to like see what he's doing?
Yeah, basically, like what spell is this? Is it summoning?
Sure, give me an Arcana check.
If that makes sense, I'm trying to get a vibe. Because if I kill him, I get that book. I want to know what he's doing. Damn it.
12. You can tell from like the glances you get from the book and just sort of how much he's referencing it. You're not sure if he's looking at exact spell work or like pieced together notes, as he's almost looking back and forth between like these 2 pages. Like this is something he's been piecing together, this like half finished work that he's like playing out in real time as he's begins casting, one hand holding the book up, his other hand performing these very pointful like somatic components, like shifting his wrist in various directions, moving it up and down. bringing it close to his body. And as he gets like mid motion, you can see that his hand begins leaving like traces of energy. This thin purple wisp of like energy begins being left behind. Like he's drawing out this strange geometric shape with these tracings of his hand as he's just sitting here chanting. And after like getting his hand and holding it, he's sort of pausing and his tracings are sort of pulsing. Right. I'm about to begin the more difficult part of this process. Sinmal, prepare yourself. Koski, the snarlers. Ready your arms, just in case for the worst. Again, your mission is to subdue Sinmal. If anything is to happen, do not kill him. He's a valued member.
Of course.
Can I grab my wand? Can I just really focus on his somatic components and what he's doing? Maybe try and memorize it or something.
Give me a Arcana check or a Perception check. If you're trying to memorize it, I'll give you a disadvantage because it was pretty sporadic, especially at the beginning there.
Yeah. Nine.
Oof. You get a lot as far as like a general sense of like kind of what Marius was getting. Like this is like a piece together, I mean, for lack of a better word, like homebrew spell that he's doing on the fly with like these shambles of notes in this spell book that he's looking at. But as all
Maybe
of you,
there's like a piece that I remember this like from another spell, and then that distracts me, and I'm like, oh shit, I wasn't paying attention.
it's like the most complex transmutation magic you've ever seen cast, basically. It's like the kind of summation of it is like, damn, this dude, I mean, he got his title for a reason, however he is or whatever he is, like he is good at his shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll a quick stealth. It's not because I'm doing anything shady, it's just for flavor.
You're not doing anything uncouth?
No.
I'm
Hiding
hiding
his
behind Koski.
emotions. He got startled by the mage hunter.
He did get scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, real scared.
Brett is not able to hide his feelings right now, so he's just lingering at the back of the group, but it looks like he's managing to be discreet.
Fight, but I am a thespian.
But I am a
It's fair. It's fair.
Cheer from afar.
And as Arthur gives you all the once-overs, saying you're ready, looking at Sinmal giving this like bow of his like craned head as this strange like arachnoid body that it has sort of like lowers to the ground a little bit as if bracing itself. And then Garther would look at the book. All right, it begins. And the cap that he had loosened on the flask that's sort of like nestled into his waist would sort of like pop off. And a small amount of this very dark purple ichor would sort of be pulled out, almost like a wisp of liquid, just like pulled out from it. And it adjoins this arcane geometry spell work that Garther has been building out. As it touches, it pulses a deeper, more rich purple. I mean, Garther continues the casting. And he continues on, not quite silently. Every now and again, he does say a few words in Undercommon. But even in Undercommon themselves, they sound like gobbledygook. This is probably like old tongue type shit, at least as far as you would know, Kellen. But yeah, and that goes on for a minute. Is there anything you guys would do as Garther sits here manipulating a part of the extracted phage permutation into this strange spell work that he is ritual casting right now in this minute?
Maybe I don't. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, I didn't have it primed. I take detect magic. Ooh.
There's like a tiny bit of me that really wants to like counterspell or dispel magic. But that's so obvious.
I mean, Koski and Cullen are just
Also-
readying up, so. Cullen's got his bow out, Koski's got the spear.
Yeah. What was that?
Oh, that only lasts a minute.
Yeah,
I
it's
think-
casting.
I think Brett's too shaken to be clever right now. I think it's taking all of his like mental ability to not like try to kill this creature right now.
For sure. For
We'll
sure.
have our opportunity,
Uh,
Brett.
Gail's just gonna be ready to cast Bless on her party members the moment she
Jeez.
feels like something like shit's about to go down.
And this minute is going on. You guys letting Garther finish the ritual casting?
Once he's done, that's when it gets empowered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought I had to do some charge thing. Then I wanted to do. I'll move next to him, and like maybe like 30 seconds in, I'll do where is? Oh, sorry, it's a little T-spell. I'm gonna cast Blade of Saloon.
Blade of Saloon. Ooh.
And I'm gonna pull some old school, just stab him.
So the middle of his casting, you're just like moon blade
Yeah.
stabbing this guy.
Yeah,
I
it just
thought it
pops
was
in my
supposed to be
head.
an Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
I thought we were getting it to attack him.
No, that's okay. That's funny.
Well, I misunderstood what we were fighting. I thought something was gonna break out. But then once,
Well, I don't think any of us expected a mage hunter in here.
yeah. And then I was like, well, maybe when it rages, it'll kill him. But then I was like, well, if it works, then it'll be even harder to kill.
Yeah, exactly. So it's your call.
So,
On your signal, dog.
God, I don't know if we waited out. I don't throw it.
D100 high or low?
Sure.
I mean, what would Marius do?
What would Marius do?
do?
Everyone's looking for him.
Okay. What did he say?
You're our leader.
Trying
Remember,
to
we got in an
it.
argument about it last session. In character, I mean, not like not as
In a very
players.
loving way.
Kill one person. All of a sudden, everybody's like, all right, fine, you're in charge. Okay, hold on. What do you think? We're in there. I did that. I think he believes in us. I think he's just gonna roll the dice, and he'll just be ready for a really tough fight.
Hell yeah.
So he's gonna let it go and hope that thing freaks out.
Oh god.
So you do you still summon the blade though? Because he still can. I
No.
mean, he told you guys. No. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I will be like over his back shoulder a little bit.
Oh, like Garther, you're like closer to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you guys all kind of like spread out throughout the room a little bit? I just figured you guys were still like grouped up, clustered.
I figured we made like a C, like a moon shape, you know.
I don't know. I
Everybody can
kind of
go where they
imagine
want.
a gaggle. I imagine the room was a little narrow.
So
The room, as far as like your width here, you're looking at like 50-ish feet. Like a 50 by 60 like rectangle-ish space just in this part.
Okay.
So it's pretty big interior, big and empty.
Wherever you guys
how
want to
much
go.
of
I think I'll envision
how much of a berth do we need to give the spell on the mage hunter?
We'll say Garther is just like, I will say is like 10 feet in front of this guy. And all of you just want to like horseshoe around. So like Garther and the mage hunter almost like in this corner while you guys like horseshoe around them sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Wait,
Okay.
where are we looking?
We're looking
This is
into
just,
the
like,
right
Theater
corner.
of the mind.
In our theater of the mind.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You-
I was
you
away
meant
from my
actually
computer,
looking.
so I thought I missed a visual.
Oh no. This
All
is why
right,
we
and
have team meetings.
Marius, you wanted to be on like kind of behind-ish Garther as he's casting. Koski, you want to be on like the left or right side? You want to be close to this thing, kind of further back?
I think that Koski would be on the right side.
A little more up front.
Right side, kind of. I think that he's actually closer to the back because I imagine that Garther is this mage hunter is facing like Garther as he's doing his stuff, and since Marius is
Yeah, because this mage hunter is like back in a corner.
yeah, and since Marius is kind of behind and next to Garther, I think that Koski would kind of be next to Marius. Because he wants to make sure that Marius
Gotcha.
is good. He's got to make sure that his boy's okay. I think that Kellen would be on the opposite side, so maybe on the other side of Garther, with his bow
Oh
drawn.
yeah, kind of got him flanked on
Yeah.
all sides. And then just casters like opposite. So you have like Gale up towards the top of the grouping and Brett on the other side of Koski sort of thing.
I want to be kind of close to the mage hunter, but I want to be out of line of sight from what's his face, so that he doesn't see
Garther.
the murderous look on my face.
The position I kind of like had you thought in, it would be kind of perfect for that because it puts you about just 10, 15 feet away from the mage hunter. And it's kind of like the opposite spot would be like for you, Gale. So like you're kind of like up against a wall on your right side and like 10, 15 feet in front of you is that corner where the mage hunter is like backed into, kind of, sort of, not really.
And I'm pretty sure I've been counterspelled before, but like it's pretty obvious when someone does it to you, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have a way to like do it without the verbal and somatic components that it requires. Just
Only
like
I
that
had my
alone.
subtle spell.
Your training isn't complete. You're working on it.
I thought you were about to say you're worthless, because I don't know. I was just like, what?
I would never say that.
I know, that's why I was shocked.
That's why I was.
Yeah.
What did you didn't say?
I was so shocked by that statement you didn't say yet.
That you didn't say. It's
I need a
crazy.
minute.
But all right, I mean the casting's going. If no one stops, the 1 minute
Oh,
would
God.
elapse, and
Please
this
rage.
geometric work that he had been building, I mean, surges through this strange ball of energy that looks like a mass of like wires, these purple threads that all intersect, almost like it's like this oblong shape that isn't whole with all these parts, and this wiry meshwork just careens with the mage hunter as it completes. And you would see these threads begin to spread across, creating almost what looks like these magical cracks and tears. Like it has this net that's just been pulled tight over its whole body, but it's of these purple threads, this purple energy that was created. And after a moment, those threads would begin to dissolve and seep in to its sort of armored, like scorpion-like exterior. Someone want to roll me a d20?
Oh,
I'll add the modifiers and bits for whatever this may be for.
Should
Who's
I
gonna
do
do
it?
Whoever wants to do it. One of you guys.
Gale.
I'll do it. Maybe that natural one status will come back. You said D20, correct?
Yes, sir. Give me a d20.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
I don't know if that's
Oh
good
my
or
god,
bad.
I'm so scared. I'm so
Oh.
scared.
Yeah, does it work or does he rage out?
It was the exact opposite of what I wanted. A natural 20.
It's a 20 plus 3. So it's a 23 collectively.
What does it mean?
You all would see Sinmal, this mage hunter, kind of churn. It almost like moves like it's struggling from within, like there's something inside of it that's almost like pushing it's fighting against. 20, 30 seconds would elapse as it's still struggling. And after almost a minute, it would stop. And its eyes would open, now giving off a bright purple energy. The many spines that it had up and down its back would double. It would have twice as many spines, almost like a porcupine on top of like a scorpion spider creature now.
Oh my
And
god.
its body begins to throb, grows and pulses as it gets larger, just like by a couple feet, but its mass increases. And after this full minute of like fighting, Sinmal coming to a rest, looking at all, Garther almost like falling to his knees. I knew it. I knew it would work. You did it. You did it, Sinmal. And this large mage hunter would almost look around. Thank you,
Okay.
Master.
Can
And
I
this time,
use?
it would be in common. All of you would hear it
No!
say, "Thank you, Master."
Oh,
Can I use?
it's suddenly scarier now that it speaks common.
Well, I am just gonna rock the boat here. I'm so sorry, I don't know. But I'm gonna use Quicken spell.
Oh god.
And let me take this off. I've already decided. It's gonna go.
This is the worst case scenario. We waited until after its power up.
Yeah. I just made it
We're
tomorrow.
in an anime, okay? Don't question it.
I'm trying to get I'm trying to get level 8 after the session, so
That's true. I would love a level up.
so the bonus
Murder
action
Nobos.
I'm gonna do a level 2 guiding bolt.
Oh shit. Give you that attack with advantage, since this is a sneak attack. This is a surprise attack, as you were thought to be an ally.
I would want to try and argue for my bless, but I didn't say I had the spell like going. So
Yeah,
maybe
you ready
right
for it?
after this is when my bless goes off.
I'm sorry, I'm like looking for it. What did I call it? Oh yeah, that's right. There it is. Advantage. Oh, I have to roll the extra d6. So a 19.
A
Wait,
19.
who are you shooting at? Garther or
The big monster.
Oh god.
Well, I wanted to hit the monster with guiding bolt and then use my action to Eldritch Blast Garther. I can do that, right? Spell and cantrip? Or no?
Yeah, spell and
Yeah.
cantrip.
Cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, however that plays out. But so there's a d6 for the extra level. And...
So
it asked me. Never mind.
Yeah, your guiding bolt, the 19 will hit. Nice. 11 radiant.
Dang.
Oh my god.
What did it roll? Oh god, that was just a terrible roll.
Oh.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
that's rough.
damage. That's brutal. Okay. And then should I do my Eldritch Blast like right there?
Yeah, give me the Eldritch Blast at Garther. He is like prone. He did sort of fall to his knees and just like this, I can't believe it's done and it worked. But he is like kind of 5-ish feet from you, so it'll sort of cancel out. It'll just be just a flat attack on his back, basically.
Okay. And I have 2 at level 5. Gangster. There's 1.
And will miss.
No.
Fuck it. I'm gonna use Favored by the Gods.
Oh.
I'll roll 2d4 to add it to the attack. A 16?
16 will miss Garther.
Ooh.
No.
That's
Good enough.
scary.
Yeah, it's good to know. Damn it. I gotta roll. And then the second one. Okay.
12. Second one will also miss.
Oh god.
As soon as that happens, all of you within a second just various triple shots. All of you roll for advantage. I will move our map over here.
Oh god.
Initiative with advantage?
Yeah, you guys can roll with
Ooh.
advantage since you were all waiting for the go sign. I imagine you're all
Oh,
just
man.
like, what are we doing?
It feels so much more real looking at the room.
I know.
Koski already rolls with advantage.
Super advantage.
Triple advantage.
You get to roll 3 times.
17. Oh, the
Ooh.
tracker's not up.
Yeah, I gotta pull the tracker up. That's my bad.
So Koski got a 14.
And I'm gonna go use.
I got a 5.
Sweet Marius.
That's because you just finished shooting 3 blasts. It's a lot.
I'm tired.
Ooh, Kellen beat me. Classic.
Always try to one-up me.
One-upper.
guys-
I know a guy who's way worse at one-upping than me.
Do you
What
remember
were
the
you saying?
Amanda show?
The what?
The Amanda show?
Yeah.
We went down a rabbit hole last night, and somebody found it was, remember the Moody's Point skits?
Yes.
Yeah, they cut together an hour's worth of it.
Oh.
We watched about 30 minutes of it, and I was like, it's still pretty good.
Wasn't like
Yeah,
a constant
kinda
plot
suck.
point that someone like didn't have a toe? Do I
I'm
remember
not-
that correctly?
I'm not sure, because I got like 20 minutes in, and then I was just like,
I mean, that's you really powered your way through that. 20 minutes, that seems like quite a bit.
it
Of something
actually,
that was meant to be digested in like 40 seconds at a
Yep.
time.
helped they pieced it together. I got real invested.
You know, that kind of reminds me of, have you ever heard of Hitalia?
I don't think I have.
I don't
It's
think
an
so.
anime. Actually, you might enjoy it. It's an anime about world history. And what they do is they've personified each country, and then they
Oh.
tell all their stories of the
Yeah,
countries
Say it again.
interacting as if it's like personal conflict.
Historia?
Hitalia. Here.
Oh, Hitalia animated series.
But it's an anime, and for the longest time I had like heard of it because like it came across the various circles of fandom that I was involved in. But whenever I tried to look it up, I had trouble like realizing that I had found the right thing because each episode is only like they're like little shorts. Like when you look up an episode list of them, I want to say each video is maybe like 10 minutes long. And it's just a bunch of like 30-second clips and skits, roughly making a timeline as you watch them all together. But like it's a lot
very
of just like
strange show.
yeah, it's a lot of like memeing around, like jokes about the different countries, and then just them interacting like as if they were at like a conference together.
Oh, new
It's just
music.
like okay.
New
Yeah,
battle
there's
music.
I
Chronic-
posted
Oh,
some
new
battle music to get a better vibe. But if we're good,
The
and
soundtrack we died
if
to.
everyone's initiative's correct, give it a double check for me. Make sure I got all the
So-
bits right.
Yes.
All right. If everything looks good, top of initiative right after the triple shot from Marius. Kellen, you bow at the ready, Tentacle probably readying an arrow already.
Yeah,
You get an advantage on this thing.
have advantage.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
the
It is
first
lit
attack.
up from the guiding bolt.
Okay,
Good point.
so
nice.
our first attack is gonna go for a sharpshooter since we have advantage.
Let's go. So it's like a -5 to the attack, but if you hit, you get a +10 to the
Hey.
damage.
$17?
17 -5.
Oh, it's already got a -5.
12.
Yeah.
Oh, it does? Oh, a 17 on the Mage Hunter will
Oh,
not hit.
oh. And then
Oh, that damage
extra
though.
attack with sharpshooter. You still have advantage?
No, I believe it's just the first attack.
Yeah, just that first guy.
11.
An 11 will miss 2 quick shots, just hitting this thing's hard armor and just flying off.
Guys, I'm really worried. A 17 didn't hit.
Fuck.
16 didn't hit Garther either, but we're level 7. Where's your sense of adventure?
Oh my fucking god.
You guys do know what did hit it though. Don't you?
Magic.
Well, no, at 19.
Um,
A magical 19.
Magical 19.
fuck. I think John's just gonna slink back.
Kellen, don't you run out on us again.
And he missed his he's not gonna waste his action surge right now, so he's gonna hold his position right there.
As you move back,
Oh, what the
So
fuck?
good at things.
Arthur's head will. As you move back, Garther's head will turn. You threaten my work. And from his heavily sort of robed torso, where he has all these, leather robes that all just sort of drape over his thin body, the shadowy tendril shoots from his torso, and he's going to take an attack against you there, Mr. Kellen.
I'm scared.
Okay.
And his first attack with this was with advantage. 25 to
Yeah.
hit. Oh, wait. It's in the whisper.
25 will hit.
Shit.
For show.
Can I do... What? Why? I hate how it's like there's a hide option, but there's not like a show roll to players option. How does that make any sense?
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
I also think it's weird you can't whisper rolls to yourself. Like you can't make a private roll.
Yeah. How silly is that? Like you have to whisper to the GM. But anyways, yeah, 25 to hit. That was with advantage. That'll be... Ooh, roll again.
And just a single roll.
Flat roll. Make sure I turned it off.
Double miss.
12. And take that spell slot off from me, Mr. Marius. Paint us a picture. What's the silvery barbs look like as you stop it?
Ooh. Just like a burst of radiant light, like right in front of his eyes. Just a little pew. Along with the... I don't know. Some sort of insult. Yeah.
Little insult, little magic. If that's it for you, Kellen, we'll go over to Mr. Brett Hopman.
I'm going to use my action to cast Mirror Image.
Smart.
Ooh. What is your dexterity modifier, my good sir?
I think it's 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have an AC of 13. 1 hit point. Yeah. So we can help keep track.
That was so confusing because the first one to change color was the one under my mouse, just coincidentally. So I thought I had like
Oh my
fucked
God,
it
what
up,
did
and I
I
was like,
do?
"Oh my god!"
But also, like, with the blue, it almost looked like it got, like, highlighted.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
So can you control those guys?
looks like I can. Yeah.
Cool. Coolio. So let's have those as our little trackers so we don't forget.
Excellent. And then like flavor wise, like we're gonna eventually move to like kind of surrounding like this.
Hmm.
But we sort of like cartwheeled all past each other and through each other, and as a bonus action, I'm going to inspire let's do Gale.
Oh.
And as a reminder, I do have the combat inspiration as well as the regular inspiration. And then yeah, I'll just have like my sword and dagger out. Or my two swords, I think is what I have.
Hell yeah.
Inspired.
Okay. Solid turn. We'll go for Mr. Hotman, spreading out the mirror images around this thing. We'll go to Miss Breathtaker.
Oh, oh god, oh god. Why didn't I go ahead and cast Bless? It's fine. This is what I got. We need it. I gotta do it. So as she raises up her wand, she instantly gets like pushed back 10 feet because of tempestuous magic. And then as she lands, that's when she draws the circle. She's gonna blast. It's 30 feet. Yeah. Boom, boom. Brett, Koski, and Kellen. So you guys get an extra D4 to your attacks or saving throws.
Woo!
Nice.
Koski and Cullen.
Oh.
Woo!
Yeah. Got my concentration for blast.
Koski, Kellen,
Fortunately,
who
that's kind
is
of
our other one?
Brett.
Brett. Got you. Just putting little markers on people so we don't forget.
I'm
I'll use
strong.
the same marker so that I remember my concentration. Yeah. You know, she's gonna take one more step back.
Good call.
Coward.
How far is it? How far am I from the?
Give yourself 35.
Okay. That's okay. That should be fine.
You'll be fine.
Famous last words.
As little circles just appear on all your guys' chests, and you feel the winds kick up around you.
And the wind beneath your wing.
As she gets ready for her next turn.
Solid turn. We'll go over to Koski.
Koski at the ready, seeing all the shenanigans going down, will pull out his bone flute from his side and expel one of the charges. Ooh. On the Mage Hunter and Garther. So DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
As you play this gnarly tune from the bone flute.
Ugh.
Both of them seem unaffected. They are immune to being frightened.
Fuck that shit.
Doesn't surprise me, but yeah.
And as a
Run.
bonus action, I would like to rage.
Bruh, as you sort of flex up, grow a little bit, so maybe some of your scarification sort of like lights up with a little bit of just like energy ever
Then
so
you
faintly.
will just, as bonus action, not that it matters, I get to use 20 feet of my movement anyway, without expending any of my movement, because of instinctive pounce.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh yeah, as he like
Moving through the
as he
duplicate.
like powers up, he like leaps down, like crouches over, and just like leaps over towards the mage hunter and just stares it down in its face.
Hell yeah. Solid turn. Solid turn. We will go to Garther's turn.
I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
You got my real dad.
I actually trusted you. Taking my spell book
Uh.
and going home.
Bits. So many bobs.
You can just end your turn.
No, I refuse to do these things.
Yeah, have a
I
seat, Arthur.
refuse.
You don't have to do this.
Well, yeah, he's already prone. He's already.
I really should have switched places with that green one so that I had an opportunity to attack, but I didn't think about that.
He's going to stand up and he's going to look back at Sinmal, the mage hunter, and in undercommon still, he'll say that only Kellen would hear. Brace yourself. This one's going to hurt him.
Guys, get ready!
He's going
I don't like being a tank.
to...
I take it back.
Oh no.
30-foot cone. Okay, I'll get you guys into Mage Hunter. He's going to step to the side as a second sort of like shadowy tendril sort of comes out from his body. It's like whoosh, two shadow tendrils. They are clearly attached like physically to his form, but they look ethereal in nature. And with their help, he begins some somatic components and charges up this ball of purple energy for letting loose this huge
as the
blast.
ball charges up, Gale's gonna draw up a circle. As the circle surrounds the ball, try and counterspell.
Counterspell.
Ooh.
As soon as I heard somatic components, I was like, okay, cool, this is a spell.
Third level or lower, as he begins to cast it, fizzles as soon as it's almost near completion. He would look back and
Way to go, Gale!
The glowing circle that I draw around the ball just like closes in on itself and like smushes the ball and just destroys it.
He would shout out to Sinmal, again, still in undercommon. That one. Kill the weak ones. We can distract these.
Yeah, that's the target on my back, I know.
Not. I think the fuck not.
We're going to go to Marius's turn.
Okay. Let's see you. Alright, that doesn't matter. That's okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action and cast Hex on the beast. And let me look at what are those things. I guess I'll pick Dexterity. And then I'll shoot it with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Ooh, hell yeah. It sort of lights up with sort of that light of saloon. And that was on Mage Hunter, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll use this guy as a hex. An 18 on him will not hit.
God, what's a 19? I was hoping. 24.
24 will hit.
7 plus Hex.
Nice. Let's go.
5 necrotics, 12.
You would see that the necrotic damage is its force from the Eldritch Blast, but the necrotic damage would be not quite as damaging as you would have hoped.
Okay.
I
At
shouldn't
least
do
it's not
this.
So
nullified.
it would deal 9 damage collectively.
Change that to a radiant Monday. For everything else I themed
Oh,
out.
actually, that was supposed to be radiant damage, Matt.
I'm so sorry.
I was doing my reflavor spiel.
Oh, I got you.
This just made me think of it. Not in this instance. Like, well.
You
And
said
then
that spell isn't quite there yet.
yeah,
You're working on it.
just fucking let me do it. All right, he throws out the 2, and then yeah, he'll just like kind of like between Gale and creepy orc professor dude. And that's it.
Oof.
We will go to a closing round with the empowered mage hunter. And with Gale being pointed out and looked around and glancing over, Thing will use its bonus action.
Oh no!
Disengage.
I'm scared.
Oh,
And
what?
it will also do spider climb
Oh no, that's creepy.
as it
Of course it can.
goes up and around the walls.
Exactly, it's good. Gross. How tall is
And
the ceiling? Like 10 foot? 20 feet?
Help me!
The ceilings in here are like pretty high. It's like 15-ish feet.
Okay.
Oh, I'm fucked.
And this thing is going to wrap around the wall, come back down, and this like skittering insect spider-like movement as it comes up behind Gale in this blur of purple energy. As again, its back is covered in these like purple like spines that just go up and down its plated back. Oh boy, this thing's gonna take some swings at you, Gale.
God.
Swings! Swings!
Oh God.
26
yeah.
to hit.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Oh
God.
Oh.
Marius, you do have your reaction back. That is very fair.
Yes, you got
You got
that.
your reaction back.
I'll give Kel an advantage. Yeah, the rest is all you. Does that hit?
Are you
Yeah.
what?
Grow up.
Oh God.
Guys, you should know this by now. I have an 11 AC. That's why I run away from
Squish.
everything.
We've all changed and bought armor.
I can't get armor.
Grow up.
It'll be 19 damage, 15 slashing, 4
God.
necrotic.
I got nothing left. Just don't die. I can heal you. It's the don't die part, but you get this.
And then with its next attack, it's going to spin around, and with its tail, it's going to try to attack and grapple you with it.
Oh God.
You made a wind.
It's got to hit. If it hits, I think you're basically grappled.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, that
And the
hits.
target is grappled. Escape DC 15 until this ends. The target is restrained, and the mage hunter can't make a tail attack against another target. So its tail attack is used up, but you do take 21 points of piercing and necrotic damage as those purple spines that sort of cover its back and tail just pierce into you as its tail wraps around.
Are you alive?
As Gale gets picked up, she is bloody as fuck,
It's
but
gross to
still
look at.
alive.
Okay.
So you just hear the most blood-curdling screams come out from her.
You're so loud. We're not supposed to be doing this right now.
Not even. I took
Oh my
40
God.
points of damage, sir. I will scream as loud as I damn well please.
Oh no, Koski loses his
In a hushed
rage
tone.
too.
Ew, keep it down.
And then we will go to Kellen, top of initiative. That is it for the Mage Hunter. That's all it's got.
You have advantage. don't forget.
Okay, well, we're gonna.
Oh, I need to make concentration checks. Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Oh, I'm
that's
a
gonna go
blast.
so well.
That's a fair point. It is still a 10 for both of them.
Oh.
Hell.
That's
Yeah.
Bless, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless falls. Boop. Boop. And boop. All right.
I
Ooh.
can't have added the bardic inspiration
I
to
just
my
had that,
AC, could I? That's not something you have.
Actually, I think you
can.
can.
You have to use a reaction. I don't know if you have one.
Oh, you have to use a reaction? Yeah, my reaction's not available.
I need a counter spell. You saved my life.
I was like, because if I could negate potentially that first hit at least. But I would still be in the tail grappled.
That would save you 19 damage. That would be big.
Yeah.
Save us, Brett. Is this something we can do?
Yeah, you can. But I don't
Use
think
its
you had a
reaction
reaction.
to roll a bardic inspiration die, add the
Ah.
number to AC.
Yeah, I had my reactions gone.
Damn. Okay. Hey, good thought. Hey, we definitely good to keep that in mind. Good to keep that in mind.
Kellen, take off your mask. Show them you're one of them. Speak
Kellen's
undercover.
turn. Top of initiative. Round two.
You have
Take our
advantage.
longbow and quiver shot.
I shouldn't. I should have let you guys get hit.
24 will
12.
hit, my good sir.
And
We all take 40.
let's see here. Oh, god damn it.
We'll say I'll put the 12 down. You see, as the shot first lands, whatever you add on to it, but that piercing damage is not
Yeah,
as
we're
much
gonna
as
do
you were
our
hoping
psionic
for.
power
Thing is
die with
strong.
our telekinetic, or not, sorry, not that one. It's this one. Telekinetic adept. Oh, so I gotta expend a psionic die to hit it with my psionic strike, which is just a d6, right? Or is it a d8? Alright, it's been a minute.
Are you going for the
Yeah.
psionic strike ability?
Yeah, because the telekinetic thrust just happens when you deal damage to a target with the psionic strike.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just it'd be 1d6 1d6
Doesn't it
force
go
damage
up?
on
Isn't it a d8 now?
I'm not sure if it goes up.
Okay.
We'll call it a d6 for now, but we will but look into that after your turn, just for next time.
3.
It's good to know.
That's the first shot.
The 3, that force damage hits
Second
true.
shot.
Full 3 damage.
15 will miss.
Oh, 15 will miss.
But he gets shoved. He has to make a strength saving throw for that telekinetic thrust.
Ooh, strength save. Oh wait, his proficiency in this one now.
Oh, so he gets
God damn it.
shoved
That's a
straight into the wall.
Yes, he just rocked back into the wall real hard.
Yeah, second shot
Thematically looks
misses.
badass.
Gail's
We'll
just getting
action
dragged.
surge and do 2 more shots.
So wait, is he against this wall now?
I mean, I think it's just pushed in the
Yeah.
direction, right? Just
Oh,
not
sorry.
back.
Yeah, it's just pushed
I
10
forgot
feet
Kellen was
in,
over here. I was thinking of
in any direction horizontally.
I was looking at all the
26 on
breaths and stuff.
that extra attack. That one hits, but again, that 12 damage is not as true as you were hoping it to be.
Okay,
This
and
thing
then our
is
last
armored
shot.
to hell.
Oh!
Wait, did that 15?
Wow,
Hey.
Did that 15 hit?
No, 15 did not hit.
Oh wait, no, I
Yeah,
don't have blast. Never
anymore.
mind.
I made 3 out of 4.
Natural
Net 20.
at 20 for sure hits. Again, that piercing damage, it's a biggest hit you've had so far, but it's still
And then
not
he'll
hitting
just
true.
Back up into the corner. Oh god! Oh god! Oh
Oh
god!
God. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You know,
Right.
it's fitting that I'm the one who's grappled right now since I rolled the 20 for it to level up.
Uh,
That is fair.
Yeah. You did cause this.
All right. We're
Yeah,
gonna go
I
from
caused this.
Kellen getting some good shots, seeing his friend wrapped up, backing up to the door. We're gonna go to Mr. Hopman.
I'll save you. Just sometime.
I love how you just sounded like so flat saying that. Kind of cracked me. I'll save you.
I'll save you.
Um, I'm gonna use.
Auto Brett's roll out.
This always happens. Brett's like, "Don't worry, guys, stay behind me," and then it runs away, and he's like, "What the fuck?
How did he get around?
me?
How'd they do this?" Brett is gonna cast slow. Let's see. It's a 40-foot cube.
Do it.
So
Which
let me
goddamn
bring
button?
that up. 40-foot cube. I need wisdom saves.
Wisdom saves.
DC 14.
We'll start with Mage Hunter, who does have advantage.
Fuck you, Mage
He's-
Hunter.
Ooh,
Ah!
11.
Eat it.
Mage Hunter will burn its single
you, Mage
legendary
Hunter.
action.
No.
And that's why they called you the Mason.
Single legendary action this guy already has to fucking blow it. Or legendary reaction, I should say, not action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm totally cool using that this early.
A -2 AC would be nice.
He can't afford to just be attacking once. It's just like
Oh
death
yeah, that's
sentence.
true.
I think you can. I believe in you, Mage Hunter.
It's a death sentence. But we'll go to Garther, who also needs a wisdom save. But she's also supposed to be kind of good at these. He does
Yep.
not get it.
You, Garther.
Eat it. Damn it.
17
You
will
asked.
succeed.
All right.
Shit balls.
Wait, did they pick it? Oh, your choice. Hey. Whew.
All right, both of them managing to push off the effects. The Mage Hunter surging with this chaos energy. You can see all of the spines on its back are almost like sparking with this like purple, almost like electricity that's like running up the spines off its back.
You know what? It's fine. Wait, so just because I've never used the mirror images before, do they basically just follow my movement exactly? So if I put myself here, like this guy would be here, and then this one would be
like
up here.
as far as like how they would work on the field is they technically just circle you the whole time, but thematically it doesn't really matter as long as they're hanging around you. It's cool. They can't. I don't think they
Okay.
can be exclusively targeted because they have to be going for you basically.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, Brett will go ahead and move in, get up here. And he's also going to use his bonus action. He'll give that same versatility of inspiration to Marius. So don't forget, you can use it for your AC. And then I'll just bring these guys around. I think that's all my stuff. This guy's swords out. He's angry.
Angry boy. Right. You gonna attack this guy?
Can you get
She
violent
used,
with it?
she used action for slow.
Oh, that's
it's
right.
pretty-
That's the same turn. I totally forgot. That was totally my bad. You're right. You're right. Okay. Using bonus action, some movement. I'm getting repositioned. We'll go to our person currently in the wraps of this barbed tail. We'll go to Gale.
So I would have to use my action to try and strength save.
I can get you out, Gale. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, this one
That's
would be.
the move. That's the only thing I can do really, since I don't have any sort of magical means to get out of this.
It'd be like a grapple, so you could use an athletics or an acrobatics to get out of it. Whereas it has to use strength just to hold on to you. The DC would be a 15 to get out.
Yeah, athletics is a -1 and acrobatics is a 1.
There you go.
Save you just
Um,
got it.
I had another crazy idea though,
On area
but
save you.
now I'm more concerned about it because of the slow.
Well, the slow's gone.
My thought was to try and focus in on the chaos magic surging through this thing and dispel magic. But now I am concerned because there is another spell affecting this thing.
I think it passed it to use its legendary reaction.
not
It's not slowed.
Oh,
Well-
that's right. It's not slow.
Yeah.
Nope.
I like where your head's at. Dispel the magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that because there's no fucking way Gale is getting out of this thing's grasp. Are you kidding me? She's failed every single strength check I've ever made with her.
Can't 20 that shit. Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna go for that. She's just gonna look at this thing and be like, fuck your chaos.
Go ahead and cast the spell for me. Let me read the wording here.
And
Magical effect.
yeah, just because she's mad right now, she's gonna cast it at 4th level.
Cast it at 4th level. So any
Ooh.
spell 4th level or lower on the target ends.
I have no idea if this will
Alright.
even do anything, but
Are you for magical effect?
So the first one will be Hex peels off, right?
Yeah.
So Hex
Oh, I
is
forgot my
peeled
hex, but
off.
that's fine.
That's okay.
oh, I guess that's why I thought it had it was slowed because I saw
Oh, because
that.
he was like on his hands and knees.
Yeah.
On the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting. Okay, so you need to make a DC equal to. Let me look at what the spell would have been. There would have been it'd be a DC 16. So for each spell, so it's only one technically because it's the empowerment that it has.
And this is
So
just a flat D20.
make an ability check. Well, it's a
Spell
check.
casting.
Oh, it's using spellcast. Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
So I think it's you that has to make the check. I do believe, right?
And you
Or is
still
it-
have my bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Can I add that to this?
You can, because it's an ability check.
Yeah, it's an ability check.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So this is a +6 plus possibly bardic inspiration. Okay. Okay. And you said DC 16.
DC 16.
Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
Five?
11 plus D8.
D8.
Yeah.
D8. Yeah.
Oh my god.
17?
17.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Huh?
17.
As Gale just
beats it.
draws up a huge circle with both of her hands, refusing to try and even struggle, and then just boom pushes the circle into its chest.
It sort of surges on this thing as you would see this like purple energy that it's been sort of surging. It dies down. You could see the spines on its back begin to thin. Roll me. Ooh. Roll me 2d12. We'll go 2d12 plus 1. 11, 12. So this thing takes 12 points of damage
Always.
as it's
Huh?
just immediately been cut off from a greater power source. So let me do boop boop. And you would also see that its size begins to shake as its AC is dropped ever so slightly as it's in the midst of essentially depowering at the moment.
Guys,
Way to
this
go,
was
Gale.
fucking huge. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
Thank you for the bardic inspiration, Brett. Oh my
You
god.
put an even bigger target on your back, but you're welcome.
Yeah,
I know. All I'm doing is just painting a bigger and bigger target.
All right.
Oh my god.
Good, they left room for
say-
I'm
custom.
literally shaking right now.
That was amazing. That was so good.
Holy fuck.
We'll say this guy hold on to you. Do a strength save. We'll say that same DC. We'll call it a 16. Give him disadvantage. An 8. And at the same time, it drops you on the ground, releasing you.
Can
Holy shit.
can can I
Gotta get up and go, girl.
You can use.
Get away.
As it just pushes me away? Does that work?
Yeah. You can cast a spell with a higher than first level, so yeah.
Run away. What was that spot? Oh god.
Wait, but you need heals. Don't run too far.
Yeah, you can heal you if you got
She's
one.
just
Clambers
bleeding
away.
profusely.
Oh
As
my
this
god.
mage hunter is like writhing as like it is suffering from a loss of power that it managed to adjust to, and its body is not doing well.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's my turn.
Solid turn. Solid turn from Breathtaker. We're gonna go to Koski, still at the bottom of the room here, seeing that crazy interaction transpire where Gale shocks this thing, it's depowered somehow, and Gale just runs off after it lets go.
Didn't get attacked, and he didn't attack, so he lost his rage. As a bonus action, he would like to rage.
Oh no.
And so 20 feet of movement is part of his instinctive pounce. He'll only end up using 10 feet of movement to get up to the mage hunter. Not that it matters. And then he'll take some spear attacks.
Get it. Thing has
Kill
a
him
lowered
dead.
Kill him
AC
dead.
now.
Fuck. Does not feel like
11
X.
will miss. You're swinging
Oh,
a spear
God.
like an axe.
Oh yeah, that's it. You're used to the axe.
22 will hit.
Plus
Hey,
uh,
is that
rage
yeah? Is that
damage.
plus your rage damage?
And then it needs to make a strength save.
Strength save. So as far as damage, normally it has resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from all sources. But now it only has it from certain types of bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So your magic damage from your spear
Oh,
punctures true to this thing. Full
and so
12 damage
DC
sinking in.
16 or be moved 5 feet away. Oh,
This thing's still strong, manages to hold its ground
okay.
against your
And
strength.
that's everything for Koski.
It's a good turn. We'll go to Garther the Wise. What are you looking like?
Yeah, I'm so dead. I already know it.
Hmm.
Leave her alone.
Leave pretty alone.
He's going to charge up. It's not really a spell, but you can see he's like surging a little bit of chaos magic as the tendrils on his body sort of grow in length, and they will both sort of twirl out. Both of them aiming for Gale,
Mhm.
as he will use his abyssal maul attack. Wait, you're within 30 feet, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So he will go the
As,
first
as soon as
one.
I saw that it was 25 feet when you were measuring, I was like,
Oh
oh
God.
God,
Oh,
why?
20.
Jesus
Why?
Christ.
Wait,
dude.
can I use
Yeah?
my reaction?
Yeah?
Yeah,
I
you still have your reaction.
and I didn't use a spell last turn, right?
Oh, you should be good.
No.
You could use
Yeah.
like a spell reaction separately. That I learned
Oh,
that as a
really?
Silvery
mechanic.
barbs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good to know. I have silvery barb.
Oh my
Silvery
God.
barbs. Let's get another abysmal maul.
You guys.
24.
I can't even try to spell or to shield it. Yeah.
It's whoosh. This tendril lashes out.
Wait, why
And
can't you use
Gale
shield?
falls. I have an AC of 11. It's not.
Oh, duh. Sorry, I thought it was like a mechanical thing. I'm like, what's stopping you? Word.
As Gale mid run just falls to the floor after getting hit with this thing.
Oh,
This tendril.
no.
Yeah, the
Now they
second
might
tendril
target me.
still
Oh
comes
God.
through
Yeah.
towards you, Gale.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, he's going for the kill.
What?
He's doing
He's not just. This isn't just a. Oh, they're down on the ground now.
As we're
So
trying to
that's
kill
what.
his creation,
Is
his
that one
baby.
save or one death save?
So, so since you're down and prone and you're unconscious, I believe it counts as a crit. A crit
Oh,
hit
so
is
that's
2
two.
failures.
Shit. Okay.
Wait,
So
you're
that's-
cutting out for me, and this is like a really tense moment for me to not hear what you're saying. What was it?
It counts as 2 death saves.
Oh.
2. Oh shit.
So
That
2
makes
death
sense.
saves as Garther looks at Marius. You all did this. You threatened my work. How dare you? That will be Garther's turn.
Back in a food.
Ooh, wait, actually, before his
Fucking
turn
A, Cotton.
ends,
Oh God.
he sort of says that, and that shadow energy he was surging through his tentacles as they sort of return, that energy doesn't disperse like away. It disperses across him as this chaos shroud begins to sort of envelop his body.
My God.
And he'll use his bonus action for a level 3 chaos shroud.
What is it? What?
It's chaos magic, baby.
So spell ends. Oh,
You
it's
think
extra
he's
damage.
using basic ass bitch spells like you guys?
I was hoping.
I was more worried. Oh God, am I dead?
No,
I mean,
probably, but not
but
right
not
now.
right.
Yeah. I got a
Probably.
little. I got a little longer.
But that's just a bonus
Oh.
action, so it just sort of like surges up, and he's like enveloped in chaos magic. He maybe like rises up like a foot or two off the ground as he's just like pulsing with this magic. His 2 tendrils just whipping off his sides.
I thought I had a plan.
Or, no, this is better. Clock's ticking.
The clock. Okay.
The clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
love it.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my Radiant Soul. Wherever it is. Pop those wings out. And then before And then use Healing Light. As a bonus action, I can heal one creature within 60 feet, spend the maximum dice equal to my charisma. So I'll use all 4. And yeah, but I might want to save it for my own AC purposes.
No worries, just throwing that out there.
Thank you. So 12? 12 health.
Oh my god.
And yeah, that's action, bonus action. They see it.
On the ground, covered in blood. Coughing up more
Does that-
blood.
Does that reset the death counts?
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
Oh, that'd be
Nice.
wild.
Yeah, if it's stuck, that would suck. Okay, if that's it from Marius, we will go to the Mage Hunter.
I hate you.
Uh,
I hate you. I hate you.
You're
Probably
just not nice.
like seeing this figure get healed, the Mage Hunter, its eyes are drawn to the magic. Koski and Brett, both of you guys give me insight or perception checks.
Oh
Damn it,
man,
they're
they're the
both
same.
terrible. Oh!
Oh!
Nice!
Nat 20
I'm less
for
afraid.
Koski. Fucking A.
Unfortunately,
insight.
it's flat, but that's still amazing.
That's not bad for Brett.
Oh, that's
14?
good. You would probably pick up on cues of this as well, Brett. This thing, even though it's looking at all of you circling it, its eyes, Brett, they hardly fall on you. They pass over you, but it locks eyes on your illusions. And it locks eyes on Koski. And Koski, you notice as it looks at you, it's almost not even looking at your form. It's staring at your weapon. Koski, with the natural 20, you get the feeling that this thing senses and sees through magic.
Yeah, so my other idea isn't even
He's
going to work.
drawn to
trying turn
magic.
invisible.
But you don't know that.
I don't think so. I don't think it's going to work, guys.
He's not as intelligent anymore.
And
He's drawn
again,
to
Brett.
magic now.
And Brett with a 14, again, it never like locks eyes directly on you. It's like it's always scanning past you, but it locks on each of your images. And as it sort of does that, it looks at this flash of healing magic as Gale takes a deep breath in, as it lets out this this hiss, as it will bonus action
Fucking damn
disengage.
it!
Fuck you, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
And it will gonna get over here
Happy drop your keys getting into your car tomorrow.
as it slithers past. It's gonna go for one clean like swing on Gale.
Oh
It'll be
no! And I'm
added-
on the ground
yeah.
prone.
Your socks always be
No!
soggy.
No! Matt!
No, it didn't even.
Matt! No!
Silver barbs it.
Oh, another silvery barbs. You guys are animals.
Burning through spells. for this.
All of these silvery barbs just for Gale.
What do you
a
mean,
You're a
just?
19.
God damn it!
You're
It's
a
not even
tank.
low enough for me.
As
As
it
I
runs
just,
by,
yeah.
its claw just rakes through your back.
I'm down again.
God damn, Miguel, that was a good spell.
And in
Now
one
I don't have a
fluid
reaction.
motion, moves by, cuts into Gale, continues on to Kellen.
I'm not magic. Get the fuck away from me,
And
bitch!
it
Nutty.
It's
Okay,
gonna-
that's nice. That's nice. At least it's not
Okay.
going to try and kill me.
It's going to go for a
Don't say
tail
that.
attack on you, Kellen.
Well, tell it it can fuck right off.
Uh,
It's not very nice, man.
Don't say that.
Standing over here, not casting magic, mind my own business. Oh yeah, that'll hit.
That way nothing's getting done.
That'll
Ugh.
hit.
Oh no!
21.
oh, 21, so that'll be 24 points of damage, and you are wrapped in its tail as these purple barbs just pierce into your torso.
Are you okay?
I mean, that's a big hit. It's not anything to joke about. That was over
That's
half
half my
health.
health, so I'll tell you a story.
I like to think I had just managed to grab my wand again before the thing slashes into me.
Yeah, like you were like getting ready to like get up and join the fight again, and then just this Gale. This is not the Gale we would have seen year one. She's a much sterner bitch.
Yeah.
She'll cut you down. That's it for the Mage Hunter. That's all we got. We're gonna go top of initiative. The wrapped up Kellen as this tail is just squeezing your ribs. You feel like they're on the verge of breaking.
So I can take attacks, but they're at disadvantage, correct?
I don't believe so because you're just grappled. Let me double check the grappled condition. Make sure. So a grappled creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its movements. The condition ends if it's incapacitated. The condition also affects. So yeah, you can still attack. You don't have disadvantage on anything. You just can't move from this thing. You're locked in. But it's right. If you're trying to shoot at it with your bow, you will be at disadvantage. That is a true point. But the
I have
grapple
close
doesn't impose that, so
close
you can
quarter
melee it.
shooter. Does that? Okay.
Oh hell yeah! Then you're good.
Oh,
You're totally good. I forgot you even had that. It's been so long.
Nice.
Because that's why Kellen like pretty much always just rocks the bows because he can shoot anything. I'm Legolas.
Mhm.
I'm
Legolas.
Legolas.
So you're totally good then.
Hey.
Even as this thing is squeezing you, you can like free your arm and like you probably have to get the arrow yourself this time. Your tentacles are maybe
So
like
yeah, being
pincered.
wrapped up and stuff, he's still just gonna take his shots. Since they're not at disadvantage and since he's grappled anyway, I think he's just gonna go for sharpshooter.
Get it.
15?
15 will not hit this guy.
Second. Oh!
Natural
no.
one. It squeezes real tight, and the shot just like goes wide as you just
Oh,
try to
fuck.
push it back, just trying to breathe in
Oh,
air.
help.
Look at that damage.
That's
I
Kellen's
can't
turn.
hear you.
Oh god, hi Brett. It's gonna be you.
So how does like trying to get someone else out of a grapple work? Like, is that a thing I can try to help with?
Heal Gale.
I'll say you can
Heal
use your action to
Gale.
try to help him out if that's what you want to use it for.
Well, I actually can't even reach him, unfortunately. Do I only have to reach the creature, or do I have to reach like where he is?
I'd say it'd have to be where he is since this
I would
thing
think
is
so,
like
too.
so big.
Yeah.
Put him some damage.
I think I'll have Brett move in here. Let me change that. And then yeah, I'll go ahead and use what's the D8. I'll do cure wounds at level. What's your health cap at? Gail?
47 max.
Okay, yeah. I'll do cure wounds at level 4.
Woo!
Big heal.
So let's see, how do I roll that? Okay. So that's the first D8. So this is level 2, 3, 4.
Oh my god.
26.
26? God damn.
Oh, for once! For
Let's
once!
go.
I had good
Giant
heals!
heals.
That's
Woo!
Mega heals.
Oh, that feels
Bum, bum,
amazing.
bum.
It's my redemption.
Okay.
Today was a good day.
Even though these don't do
Wild.
anything, it's not a concentration, so they follow me anyway.
As I once again.
Sorry, Gail.
In more of your own blood.
We got like a puddle of blood here, a puddle of blood there.
I don't think I've got much more in me.
Okay, so that was my action.
I almost look white right now, not even blue.
If you could
And I
stop
have-
going down, that'd be great.
I have one more
Just
bardic
kidding.
inspiration I can hand out. I think I'll give that to Kellen. And that's all the things I can do. Oh wait, I do have enough movement to get
That's
over to
okay,
you. I
no
forget
biggie.
I have 40 feet now. So I'll actually just kind of switch places with these a little bit. I'm gonna get closer. I think I can get to this one.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
how
yeah.
Garther and I have just been like gentlemen about it. Shoot everything from afar. I feel like we've really bonded. It's like I look over and he's casting spells. I'm like, motherfucker. And he looks at me and I'm like,
You're just next to each other casting spells.
casting spells. It's, well, you know what? Then take this.
Pikachu, go!
And the silvery barbs that fine. And this monster goes.
Oh, did you say that? Did you bardic inspiration someone, Brett?
Kelly?
Yes,
Kellen?
Kellen.
Okay. So making sure I'm gonna put little tokens so I don't forget. Beautiful.
Another round. I don't attack, but you know how
How
it
long
is.
is bardic inspiration? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, we'll go from Mr. Hotman to Gale, freshly awakened on the ground, just like taking in heavy
Somehow.
breaths.
Okay. We're gonna try a different strategy because every time I move, it moves, and then everyone has to run after it, and then nobody can do anything.
Deja vu.
So we're gonna try a little something, in hopes that maybe this kind of helps play an effect to help keep me hidden, as she's just on the ground and doesn't even move for a second and just disappears. And then with that, she's gonna just
God.
hold on. Let me think about this. Which way do I want to move? It's got Kellen. Maybe it'll be distracted by that. We're just gonna like move over here as like the wind pushes her as she like slides on the ground, and then she'll get up.
Fair enough. I'll say with sort of the chaos of everything happening, you were able to slip out and you use invisibility on yourself.
Yes.
Hell yeah! So you are. I'll say after that, even though it probably does look in your direction, you're probably able to just like skirt to the side, able to make it second guess.
My other thought though is I'm gonna be looking at fucking Garther, see if he can see me. Oh, actually, that's a good point. You know what? Let's one more step closer. It's hopefully try and yeah. You know what? Fuck it. We'll stay there. I can't move much more. I had like one more space because I had to stand up, so I lost movement. So yeah, right there.
Hell yeah!
Hoping Garther can't see me. Yeah, actually no, tempestuous magic moved me, so yeah, that's all my things. Ooh, just for flavor, go hold my breath.
Very flavorful as you're just absence of air, invisible,
Yeah.
drifting off. All right. If that's it for Gale, we're gonna go to Koski.
Dun, 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 dun. Koski's gonna move up.
Kill Garther.
Because we just love chasing this stupid thing around. Right.
Good thing we're mobile.
We're gonna do these reckless, my friend.
Reckless.
Kill him. Kill him.
Get him.
Oh, I got
Advantage.
do it with love, and you can do no wrong.
And here. Oh.
Oh,
Double
Natural
rage.
20. Let's go. Nice. Let's go.
That's some big damage.
Wait, you don't get another rage?
Or is it just double
Only the
damage?
damage dice double.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the rage damage isn't a dice, it's just a flat +2.
Um,
Which side are you on?
21. Let me take off.
Yeah, it's
So
not like the
in
sneak
lieu
attack.
of, because I can't push
Yeah.
him anywhere, in lieu of that, can I try to get him to drop Kellen with the DC?
Oh, they're bonding.
I'll say it'll give Kellen advantage on his attempt to break out. If he goes for it, because he's just like rocked and he's just like pressed into this wall basically because he's not prepared to climb up it. So I'll say it'll give him advantage with all this just like fucking motion you're putting on this thing.
And second spear attack with advantage.
24 will hit.
ooh, big damage.
Ooh, plus another 2, so 14. Golly.
Yeah, Koski's done. He's not playing around with this
I mean-
fucking thing anymore. That's Koski's turn.
35 damage.
Why does it hate blue people so much?
That's another plus. Wouldn't that be
Yeah, he
another
acknowledged
+2
it.
or?
Yeah, he acknowledged that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
14 on that last. That's crazy. So for Koski going to Garther.
Man.
He's gonna look over at Marius. All of you must be so troublesome, must you?
No, not always.
He's going to golly. You guys are gonna go for it again. He's gonna move away from you. Gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. So he's
No.
kind of jolts away from you, Marius. Yes, you can make an attack if you want, but he's quicker than you expected.
Of course he
Yeah,
can
I'd
see
just
me.
try and hit him with the staff. Because. Huzzah! 9.
Oh,
Miss as he.
Yeah, get
shifts
out of
to the
here.
side.
that's rough. That was a 2.
It's a rough.
Let's not dwell on my failures, guys.
Maybe could though.
Let's look at the AoE damage we're all about to take.
Yeah.
Focus on what's important.
We'll say
I guess I should have gone to the left.
To the left, to the left.
including him. That's fine.
But this does mean he can still definitely see me as
He'll
well.
still have a- He'll
Or
counter
he's just
spell,
a really
counter
good
spell.
guesser.
I bet it's his glasses. Yeah, counterspell.
he
Oh, that's
will,
true. It wouldn't drop it, but
He will charge up
What?
his spell.
Yo,
He's
counter
letting off a
spell.
spell. If you're
Go
doing
ahead,
anything,
do it. Yeah, fuck your visibility.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna counterspell.
You're not gonna die.
I can only do it at level 3 though.
at level 3. This is, let me double check. This is 3rd. I mean, he was going to do it at 4th. Give me a DC
Come on,
14
Gale.
check.
The +6.
+6.
Okay. Oh yeah, I could do a roll where I add that to it. Okay. Yep.
Ooh, a 10
You
does
have
not
heroic
succeed.
inspiration, is that what it's called?
No, she already used it.
Do you have
Oh
do you have that reroll?
yeah, no,
spell
we
point
have
thing?
Inspiration
we
point.
have inspiration.
Ooh, you do have an inspiration.
Yeah.
Reroll me that
Yeah,
D10.
I'm gonna
Roll it
spend
again.
that inspiration point.
Go ahead and mark
Oh,
that
come on,
little
Gale.
marker off.
Fucking,
And roll
come
it again.
on.
Damn, I
Yes,
forgot
sir,
about
yes,
that.
sir.
Oh.
A 16 will beat it as the spell is dissipated. Garther probably looks and shouts, "What in the hells?" And that's his action because he still counts as casting it.
Is he looking right at me or?
He's just looking at the group. I mean, it's maybe hard to tell.
It's
It's a little hard to tell because he had a few intended targets.
Okay.
And that will be Garther's turn.
I
Go to
gotta really.
Marius.
I have a question.
What a do boo.
Can I use my immovable cat? Like, is that an action?
Yeah, it'd be an action to use the command word.
I want to have it tackle Garther.
Ooh.
So I guess I would like,
You're gonna toss your. You're gonna
yeah,
toss
just say
granite at it.
What's your command word?
Arthur, catch.
Yeah.
Because it can run over the 30
Mhm.
feet and pounce on him.
Get him, Buck, and I throw.
I want a backseat game so bad, but I'm not.
Granted, I choose you, and I point.
Makes a strength save. Not his strong suit. 19. As he manages to dodge the cat as it jumps by.
Get an A, dude. It's gonna really hurt my cat's self-esteem. Okay, I'm gonna use meta magic. I'm gonna use the quicken spell.
Ooh, burn them sorcery points.
Yeah, I only have one left, so I don't even know what I can spend it on. Figure it out. And then, these spells just disappearing. I would use Vortex Warp on Kellen. And I would like to drop him on this corner.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Ooh, I mean that makes sense to me.
I
Because
choose
you'd be able to
succeed.
willingly go. So
I choose to fail.
So
Sorry.
you move him. Was it 90 feet away?
Yeah.
You're just gonna throw him on the opposite side of the room, basically.
Yeah, like that far corner.
It's just I choose to succeed.
he rolls. An ass.
It didn't hit me
Wait a
how
minute.
wrong that was till you were like, wait a minute.
What the fuck? Oh, holy shit, thanks, Marius. Oh, God.
Tell you guys I can save you. No one ever believes me. Okay, I'll just move 10 feet over. And then, yeah, there's action, bonus action. It is it.
Right.
Swear to God, you
We'll go
fucking
to the
climb up that wall one more
mage
goddamn
hunter.
time.
And use its bonus action to disengage.
No! No!
Oh no, put him so far.
I'm so triggered.
I
It
may have
depends on what.
alienated him.
Yeah, who's it going for?
10, 15, 20,
Oh no, my body?
35, 40. We'll just go
Right
all
I
the
point at
way
Gail and
down.
I'm like, Gail's right there. She's right there.
And this thing bolts past the
AC.
two sturdier members of the party and goes for the back line. This winged celestial that's like you're probably a couple feet off the ground at this point, and this thing
Yeah,
just
this will have her.
charges straight at you.
Okay.
It's going to use a claw. 22.
Oh my god. I mean, yeah. Okay. I'll silvery barbs it.
Silvery barbs. How many spell slots do we have left here? What are we looking at?
I have one left after that.
Okay, all right. I love it. I love it. So we'll go one more on our. Whoop, that's Garther's. This guy. One more on the claw.
Damn.
25.
Less damage though. So
Yeah, we'll stick with its damage. So it'll be 12 damage to you as it cuts
I'm
through.
resistant to necrotic.
Ooh, nice. So it's only one necrotic damage. Good call.
Okay. Just make sure.
Yeah, good call. Good call. So you take 10. And as it sort of gets up to you, it's going to similarly kind of spin its body and go for a tail on you.
Yeah, I gotta be like
16.
Yes.
But you have an inspiration, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I just used my reaction to, so I can't use it.
No! I used silvery barbs, I guess. Fuck!
You take 31, or wait, you take 29 because that's half necrotic. So you take 29 points of damage.
Are you silvery barbing it?
Yeah, I can silvery barbs
Okay.
that.
I got silvery barbs that. All right. Let's go again
Maybe I should just hellish rebuke. That's damage.
with the claw.
Well, if it happens again.
I would have died.
Oh,
Oof. Less damage though.
19. Well, do we have to take the lowest?
What?
We can
Oh.
no, it's you have to take the new roll.
Oh, okay. I was making sure. I just didn't know because that would matter just because of roll 20 and how we have it all set up. Yeah, if you just take that one, so that'll be that's half, so 24. So that's 24 points of damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah, it does say
Hmm?
use the lower roll.
That's fine.
What do you
thought
mean?
I remembered
Oh,
it being like
I'm
you
sorry. I
I
didn't realize
remember
the
the wording
16.
saying that it has to be the low. Whatever.
Oh yeah, the
Wait,
it's
what
the
about-
leg roll. I was a little
The
lost
lower
because I
roll
forgot
would be
the first roll.
Oh, you're good. The first
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
was the 16. It had like a little bit more damage.
Okay, it's 29. So 5 more. I had the first roll cut off, so I was confused. I'm with it.
You're good. But that's all the Mage Hunter has. That is all of its movement, its bonus action, and its attacks. As it has Marius just wrapped in its tail. And we'll go top of initiative. Go to Kellen.
I'm thinking about something. A question. Clarification question. Telekinetic movement.
Yes, my
You
lord.
can move an object or a creature with your mind as an action. You target one loose object that is large or smaller, or one willing creature other than yourself. If you can see the target and it is within 30 feet of you, you can move it up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. Would I be able to use that to break the grapple on Marius?
I'll let him make a like a check against it and roll one of your psionic dice, like as a benefit to it, because it would be part of your action.
That would be my.
So
That would be like my
I would
main
allow
action,
just
'cause
like
it takes
with
the
you, because I'd
action for
imagine
telekinetic movement.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is you would basically use your action, and I'd imagine it's accompanied with like Marius, like try to get out, and then you would try to break it. So I would let him make a athletics or acrobatics check, and then add your psionic die to the result.
Right. I just, if I
If you wanted
remember
to use that as your
correctly,
action.
I don't think that Kellen thinks that Marius is like he's like glamour
Shoot it.
muscle strong, not like Brett muscle strong.
Because I skipped foreign leg doesn't mean.
And how's the mage hunter looking? For curiosity.
I mean, it's pretty beat up, but it almost looks to be as if it is enraged in some sense. Maybe this is like glimpses of what it looked like previously when it lost control.
Okay. Oh God. Yeah, you know what? I will expend the psionic energy die to use the telekinetic movement to try to break Marius loose. Marius, get ready! And so,
Okay.
what kind of roll do you want here, my friend?
Squish.
So you roll me. Did you look up if it's a
D8 starting
D8
at
or a
5th
D6? By the
level,
way, did we get
and
any?
changes to a D10, I think, at 11th.
Cool. So it's D8. So Marius giving an athletics or an acrobatics check. DC is going to be 14. I got to update the text, but that's due to its weakened state that's currently in. And Chance, roll me the D8 to add on to whatever he wants to roll to try to break this. +3. So athletics or acrobatics +3. Mr.
Hey,
Let's
22.
go. As you drop down, as it sort of lifted you up a few more feet when it grabbed you, and now it lets you back down, your wings catching you.
Can't. As a second action,
Shoot it.
or as a bonus action, second wind.
Oh.
Second wind. Good call. Good call. Good call.
Nice.
Roll me. It was a D10 plus fighter level.
That should be
Nice. Hey,
+5 though.
11 hit
So
points.
+7. Sorry. So 2 more. 13.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. So if you
I'll
was
just
that
change that
13?
really
Hell
quick.
yeah. So 13 hit points back for you.
Okie dokie, and that will be Kellen's
Nice.
turn.
Solid turn. We're gonna go to Mr. Brett Hopman.
So I imagine that Brett's really frustrated by this thing running around,
I'm sure.
and
Yo,
he's discerned.
Garther.
Yeah, he's discerned that his things aren't even tricking it. But it's not a concentration; it stays up on his own. So he kind of wants to change tactics and go attack Gunther, but I don't think he can see Gale here, right? So how does that work?
I would say, just because you guys are friendly, and I'd
Yeah,
imagine
can
Gale.
can I duck out of the way, like try and roll under him as he
Yeah.
tries to?
I'd let you make like an athletics or an acrobatics scale with advantage. You just sidestep as Brett just like boom, like freight trains past you.
You said with advantage?
Gets his
Yeah, I'll give you
Naruto.
advantage because again, you guys played Mage Tower for almost a year together, so I'd imagine a lot of this is like kind of coming back into motion. You guys haven't done something like this in a while. 15, easy peasy. As you see Brett coming, you just like sidestep the movement.
You trip Brett? Brett, give me a You realize what you've done? Beat him up.
So you want to get up in his face? Step over me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide what if I want to do my bonus action before or after. Yeah, okay, what would Brett do? Yeah, I'm just gonna have him. He's just gonna charge straight forward. He's real pissed off right now. He's gonna
Yeah.
charge straight forward, and he's just gonna finally get some fucking attacks in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey you, hey you, hey you.
Eyes closed, fist flying.
No. Eyes on fire.
My eyes are on fire.
Ah, fuck.
All
14
right.
will not hit Garther.
I got extra attack.
18 will hit Garther.
Oh,
Hey.
6 slashing. Your
take
damage
that.
hits true. The first damage dealt to Garther as he staggers back after the cut.
I'll use my. No, I'll wait. I'll use my offhand to, which uses my bonus action, right? To do another
Yes.
attack.
Yeah.
$18 still hit.
18 still hits this guy.
Hey yeah.
Let's go.
Big damage. 2 big cuts. Hell yeah. Action,
Yeah.
bonus action.
And I think
Oh,
he'll stay there.
That's crazy that it was 18 too, because you get one less modifier added. Wow.
We will go to Gale, invisible, stealthy Gale.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. She's gonna. Brett's all up in her way now. She's got a bit of cover. She's gonna fucking dash over here. 15 feet. And mid dash, she's gonna whip out this one potion of healing that's been sitting in her bag for so long now. Finally
Freaking
getting
dusty.
used up. I assume that was just basic. That's what?
Does
2d4?
using an item break your invisibility?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'll
Post it
post
just to be sure, because I know an attack does. I don't know about using an item. Target attacks. No, yes, you're good. You're totally good. You're not attacking. You're casting a spell.
So that's 2d4 plus 2?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Max
Oh.
heals. Holy shit.
It's
That
got the
potion's been
juice.
steeping.
Got the juice.
It was ready. Got that good. It's probably super fucking bitter. It's like, oh my.
It probably sucks like every other aspect besides the healing of it. It's probably like chunky, but like, man, does it heal?
It's curdled slightly.
And then I don't know if he's gonna go for it, but we're just gonna lightly whip out this other potion and just try and place it in Koski's hands. This potion of fire breathing that's also been sitting in my bag for forever.
That's fair. I mean, I'll let you use an action to like literally like grab his
Yeah,
hand
yeah,
and like place it in
Does
it.
the potion
Yeah, I
of
figured
fire
I'd have to
breathing
use
do?
an action for this. I don't. I think it just casts the fire breathing spell on you for a minute or something, right?
I mean,
So then you can,
essentially, yeah.
and then you can like let out a fire breath, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And you just hear Gale just be like, you know, it'll let you breathe out fire if you want.
I mean, Koski hitting real good. Maybe you breathe fire. It seems better defense for you.
I don't know. I just don't like being close. That's gonna be her turn. She's trying to stay in right now. Oh wait, I can move a little bit more. That was only 15 feet.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna just try and stay away from the group right now. Maybe nobody notices me. Maybe I'm all good.
Coward, dude.
I will next turn if I'm okay.
Kill somebody. What are you, max health?
No, not actually. I'm still a little low.
Didn't you get healed for like 27?
I'm at 36 of 47.
You're fine.
Koski, you charge across the space.
Did not accept the potion.
Do you have the potion? Did you accept the potion?
We'll do this reckless again.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Don't
Gale used an action for
worry,
the
Marius,
potion. He's
I
taking
come to save
consistency.
you.
Honestly, I'm fine. I was fine either way how that ended up, because if I were to attack,
Oh,
like, I have
27.
nothing else I could do without dropping invisibility. So
27 will hit. So 13
Hey.
damage plus 2. So 15 damage to this thing.
Ooh.
9 more damage. Ooh,
And with
putting
that
a
one,
dent in this thing.
DC 16. Push you back, bitch.
Ooh, strength save. 10. Ooh, and it gets pushed back 10 feet.
Nice.
That's 5, 10. As you throw it back 10 feet away from Marius.
Thanks, buddy.
He'll charge back up, creating some space, giving Marius a gap.
Close the. Uh-huh. The
Kill
You
him
Koski
like
special.
motherfucker! I'm trying to save him.
It will be Garther's turn.
Bye.
He's got this guy cutting him up. He probably looks over and see Koski just attacking and pushing his mage hunter, probably revealing the like wounded Marius. You can all burn in hells.
Or
We got it's so far away.
oh, thank you.
How am I supposed to hit you guys?
Hit all the Bretts.
Uh,
Fight the Bretts. I don't even go here, dude.
You go here like all the flipping time, dude. Don't even. Yeah. With yeah, he's going to churn up some chaos magic in his one hand. The tendrils helping funnel it.
Churn up
And he's
for
going
what?
he's going to get this what looks like a ball of like steaming hot purple liquid that's just like floating right above his hand that he's procured. He'll flip it off to the side. And he's gonna
Ew.
throw it. We'll call it right here. And we'll call it right here. Yeah. Right in that square. Put a little marker. Little doodly doot. So boop, boop. He's going to cast Burning Oil at 3rd level.
Is that what?
So the pool that it spawns is considered difficult terrain within a 15-foot radius of the moat that he throws down, as this black liquid just surges out in this area on the ground. Either when it enters or at the start of its turn, it must make a dex saving throw. Takes 3d8 on its failed. So on the start of your turn, Marius, you will take a dex saving throw, and same with Koshki.
Have advantage.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, no, that's a saving
I
throw.
think it's more of like an arrow shot at you.
Against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells.
Yeah, fair
Oh,
enough.
say me.
So that'll be on the start of your turns. And then Garther will surge.
An
He begins to
18
grow.
save.
Huh?
Sorry, I just saw the save for the DC.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But he will pulse and surge with power and chaos energy, as you guys can all see. He is very proficient at this shit. He will manifest after a spell 1 attack. And, you're just out of the way. He'll sidestep to go for a shot against Marius. But I think Brett will get an attack of opportunity. I don't think he can naturally get within 30 feet. So he has to step out of the range.
You know what
What did I do to you?
You know what you did?
Oh, you
I
are.
know.
But yeah. So you can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like, Brett.
Kill him, Brett.
15, 20, 25.
Kill him dead.
Yeah. Kill him dead.
21.
Dead, I say.
21 will hit.
9 damage.
9 points of slashing. Oof.
Stop running from me!
And as he runs by, gets sliced, he will reach up one of his tendrils as it extends and manifest an abysmal maw that launches at Marius.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
27 to hit.
Or, okay, what if it is? We'll just call it a miss.
Does that put you down,
Move
dude?
on.
I like that.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna use. I'll burn my last spell. I think I have a reaction still.
I think you do.
So I think I was holding on to it.
Still have another silvery barbs.
I've spent, I think, 7 spells on 6 spells on Silvery Barbs.
I spent so many on me.
That's insane.
That is crazy. So going for
Hold
it?
on. Can I? Well, if it knocks me down, could I use Hellish Rebuke and take the L?
I'll say if you knowingly, like if you have the option that split second as you see the
But
tendril
also,
coming
really
and you
quick,
make that
just 'cause
call, I'll let you have
I
it.
have a reaction. Does this put you down? And by how much?
Yeah,
Oh, you go down under, so it's
19
-19
points.
For you, so I can't do anything to help you out on that. I know, but
Well,
that's-
no, yeah, you
but
don't. There's no
I
like
can't.
negatives.
Yeah,
right? You
yeah,
drop
just
the
put me
can't
at 0.
cover 19.
Yeah,
19
it
sucks.
deficit
less
of
than the
19.
damage.
Bro. No, I can't. I physically can't.
Yeah, or you don't want to. I knew it. You Judas. All right, I'll burn my last spell. Just Silvery Barbs.
Silvery bars. He will take a.
Is there anything for higher level? No. Damn.
26.
So much better.
But I'll give Kellen the advantage. His next
Ooh.
attack.
Get some advantage on your next shot there.
And then
How
I
much
will
did you
just
go down
drop.
by this time?
I don't know. Should I go
Yes,
negative?
yeah, sorry.
I think it's negative 17.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Yeah,
As
negative.
far as
17.
like the deficit.
Yeah.
All right, and that was the sort of like burning of his in surge spell casting and single attack. That'll be it for Garther. Marius, I need a death saving throw, my good sir.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's in the middle.
That is
Success.
one
Oh.
failure.
At least it wasn't in that one.
Exactly, not a nat one. That's one
Now,
failure.
what about this burning turf I'm on?
oh God.
That'll be. Oh, that is at the start of your turn.
Mm,
Oh,
Boiling
yeah,
black
huh.
and purple oil.
Let me read it. Let me read
mm,
it.
I mean, he would just fail
You
the
would
deck
just
save,
you
right?
would auto fail the dex save. You would
So you
take
just
3d8 fire damage.
you just smell it, Marius cooking.
Oh my god.
A little sizzle.
So we'll call that because it's not a crit, but it is a hit. So that is one more failed save. That's 2 failed saves on Marius's turn.
How is it
Um,
so far that both of the people that went down instantly got 2 death saves?
Who you really out
Like,
here?
immediately.
Instantly failed 2 death saves.
Oh my
you
fucking
mean.
God,
Or,
no.
yeah,
Get
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck out of here.
Failed. Sorry.
We will go to the Mage Hunter.
See that?
High. Always high,
Koshki,
baby.
high or low?
Always high.
Because this thing
Oh,
is
no.
enraged.
What's your definition of high? 125?
This thing is going to sidestep and whoosh, let loose one of its claws, and it will hit Marius. It has a 10-foot reach on its claw attack.
This feels real personal. Is this because I carried this log, baby?
Oh wait, no, it doesn't have a 10-foot reach. It just has a 5-foot reach because it's not.
Thank
So it'd
God.
have to
Oh,
enter the
thank God.
fire, which it
Oh,
would
thank
not
God.
do. It's not going to go for Marius. It wouldn't.
Oh.
It wouldn't risk more
Bitch.
damage. There's no way it wouldn't risk more damage
Bitch.
because it's within a 15-foot radius. So he is, yeah, it would not willingly go in. It's so busted. So yeah, in an enraged state, it's just going to raise up its claw and it goes straight for you, Koski.
Yep.
With
Boy.
advantage, since you are a reckless boy in a reckless world.
17 will hit.
17.
So 13.
Oh,
13.
You're
that
raging,
slashing.
so it's only 10 slashing. Yeah, so 13. And then it's going to do its familiar spin and try to grapple you with its tail and hold you into this burning oil.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
This will also be with advantage. Dirty 20. Half, so 12, so that's 18 damage collectively. And you are wrapped up and grappled, standing in this burning purple oil. Your
Oh.
ally's body right next to you. Shit. Garther's pudding really bit me in the ass there. Let's go to top of initiative. Kellen seeing everything transpire.
Kill
Kellen,
somebody.
roll me a wisdom saving throw, Kellen.
God. Oh. Oh God,
Oh,
Oh, no.
my God.
Wait,
Oh, that was
Kellen,
on
though,
Kellen's
right?
sheet.
That's Koshki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Koshki's sheet. Or, oh.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
it's just your name is
Damn.
Koshki. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my.
Chance, roll me a D100.
No.
Oh my God.
I told
What's
you no
happening?
chance.
What's
Why'd
going
you do it?
on? I don't like this.
Uh,
I let us stray.
Kellen, you're like almost, it feels like a panic attack in every sense of the word. Your vision is shaky, your hands are shaky. You can take your turn, but any attack you make is with disadvantage and your movement is halved.
Oh, but you do have the advantage. So your first attack's normal.
So your first one will be good, but like you are trembling. It's like this cold sweat, this wave just hits you. It's in your chest. It's almost like it's like heartburn almost, but it
Yeah,
just
no.
radiates. It's like
You
hard to stay
You
conscious.
Was that
see
concentration
Kellen
spell?
kind of like staggering. He kind of like moves himself up one space and steadies himself up on the wall. And with the last little bit of strength that he can muster through all of this, gonna expend another psionic energy die and use telekinetic movement to pull Marius directly in the space behind him.
Ooh, smart. That's you can move him 30
Ooh.
feet.
And
Let's go. As the force just pulls around it and
yeah,
pulls
and
him back.
he'll just
Your
take a
vision's like
defensive
blurry,
stance at
but
that
you
point.
execute
That's
on it.
all he can do.
All right. We'll go from Kellen in the corner defending his ally. We'll go to Brett.
Okay, I'm gonna mute everyone. Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah, Brett's gonna use his bonus action to cast Mass Healing Word,
Ooh, shit.
which has a range of 60 feet, so that gets everybody.
did.
Yes, let's go.
And then he'll go ahead and. How bad does the beast look? Does it look bad at all? How bad does?
Garther's pretty bloodied. The beast, the mage hunter, is pretty busted up.
I'm gonna stay on Garther, I think.
So am I up now, right? We good?
Yeah. As
Ugh.
as Brett lets loose this healing flame throughout the room. 6 health, Marius, you're back up. Kellen, seeing Marius come back up, feeling the healing yourself, like you feel your hand begin to like stable a little bit.
Will you put aloe on me later? Not in a weird way or anything.
Reset those death saves.
Yep.
Okay,
Ooh, yes. They're
and
scary to
then
look
I'll
at.
go ahead and use my action to attack an extra attack.
Hit him.
Take that
I
off.
hate you, I hate you, I
13
hate
will
you.
miss.
I hate you. I hate you.
The 18 will hit.
I forgive you.
Ooh. Big damage with a 5. Pop. All right. It's our action. There are 2 attacks. A little bit of movement to get there.
Yeah, that'll be it.
That's it. Okay. Hold off after his heals and attacks. We will go to the still cloaked Gale Breathtaker up at the top of the room.
Alrighty, she's going to start
Kill
moving
somebody.
this way. And as she gets this little line right here, that's when she's going to draw a circle and let off a chromatic orb.
Ooh, fuck yeah. Get this thing.
What damage are we going to go? I like to choose beforehand. I'm going to try poison damage. She did it once before, so that was pretty good.
It doubles in
Last
size.
time. And as she draws up the circle and starts to become visible again, and then flicks the circle and it turns into an orb, it fills with that noxious purpley pink gas. Yeah. Oh, come on.
13 will miss this thing as it sails right past it.
Meta magic?
Okay. Yeah, but that was only a level 1. I'm not gonna waste that on it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Also, I need to regain with my bonus action. I'm gonna regain my 3rd level spell slot.
Nice.
So that's
Nice.
5 points. So I have 1 recast with a seeking spell I can use. So that's 2 points. Oh god. Let's see. That was like what? Was I there or here?
You didn't move far. I think 10 feet was right.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, all the way in the fucking corner. Yeah, that's movement, action, bonus action, fun and magic. Yep, that's my turn. Yes, sir. Yes,
Nice.
sir.
Nice. Solid turn. Solid turn. You'll go
Make
to
sure I am
Koski.
visible.
At the start of your turn,
I hit
I
it
need you
with
to make a
advantage,
dex
but I only
saving
have a
throw.
2.
Yeah. DC 18,
Oh!
I believe.
Take half.
Let's
Woo!
go. You take half the damage. So it's 3d8.
Is it a concentration spell?
Is that one?
Good
It is.
catch.
Let's see.
Concentration.
It is.
I hit him twice. Was that 2 different con saves?
Yeah, well, that's also his sort of shroud would begin to dissipate. That is a concentration.
Oh.
Boop, Arthur, boop. Ooh, okay.
I don't like that sound. Take
I
that
just
back.
didn't know he was proficient. I haven't had to make this save yet.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey,
21. 13.
yeah!
The 13 still saves. The DC would have been 10.
Hey,
So you take
that, right?
11 fire damage, Koski.
No, but because I got the
It's
dex
fire
save, I
damage,
take
not
half
bludgeoning or
damage, right?
piercing. Oh, yeah, yep. You are 100% correct, my good sir. So
Oh.
5 fire damage.
nice.
You are knocked
Incorrect.
prone as you're standing on top of this gooey oil.
Okay.
Got
Just
you.
it's all
No, you're
Yay!
wrong.
I like the way you're playing right now.
Nice.
Reckless
Hell
this
yeah.
shit
Stance
up.
of the mountain.
We're reckless
This
attacking.
is so funny.
Get him.
Feels like a Yu-Gi-Oh battle where it's like, I did
Bonus
this.
action.
Oh, well, you activated this. No,
Bonus
well, you
action.
activated this.
Back 10
27
feet,
hits.
bitch.
Roll me some damage first, my good sir. Let's get that on the board. 7 plus 2, so 9.
Are you gonna push it right next to me?
Oh,
I just got you.
Oh yeah, they make it.
Strength save. Boop, boop. 19. It succeeds. It holds
Next
its
attack.
ground. Ooh, big boy.
Thank God.
Whew, 20 will
And
hit. 11
then
damage
another
plus the 2
DC, but
from
we're gonna
rage.
push
13
him
more.
Nice.
this
Ah.
way.
Strength. Boop. A 9.
Yeah.
He gets pushed 5
Then
feet.
I immediately
So you want to push
take that
like this
space.
way? Nice, good call. Pushing him
And
around,
that will
getting some good
be
blows.
it for
This thing is
Koski.
busted up. Koski. We'll go to Garther.
Yeah.
Hey.
Look at me. Just putting your hand in his face.
Yeah, it probably looks like Brett is the one raging right now.
I'm working some stuff out. Sorry what you saw there.
Gone through some stuff. What did you say?
You tried to kill my
Uh,
boyfriend.
hmm.
Facts. Brett, don't forget.
Good.
Running low on bits.
Very good.
Good.
No, not good, man.
See,
Uh,
it's rough.
I love you, Matt,
Wow.
but I hate you, Garther. I hate you. I hate
No.
Oh, you learned.
Yeah. Some of your creations are really rude. Yeah, we will you learn, Matt.
I don't want to learn. You can't make me.
All you did was beat up a bunch of squishies.
It's my job.
That's
you. I
why
haven't been hit yet. No.
Yeah.
This dude, he's gonna
Oh,
throw.
sorry, Kale. I just wanted to.
He's gonna throw 2 tendrils. Whoosh, these abysmal maws that are gonna shoot off of him. And they're gonna shoot at you, Gale.
Yeah.
You hit Brett and his illusions.
I figured as soon as
I
I
know
would
they're
come
not
out,
helping.
he'd start going.
Oh God.
Oh
17.
God damn it, dude! Really?
You're fine for now. You take it. Maybe not.
Yeah. That's so close to my range for shield.
Are
Oh,
they?
damn.
Let me
I'd
get
need
you mage armor.
well, I guess even if he got a 16, it would hit with a 16. So yeah.
It's 25 points of damage, 22 psychic, 3 force. And the second tendril is going to whip out at you. 21.
Oh no.
You know what? Yeah, that just hit. I can't counter spell this, right? Like this
Yeah,
isn't a spell.
this one's not spells, unfortunately. He's not using a
Yeah.
spell slot. This is just part of whatever he's done with chaos magic.
Oh my god.
How big you got?
I had 17 health left too.
Oh my god. That's 19 to you with the second one.
I was almost full. I was at 42. And he just cut me down instantly in 2 swipes.
Should have just got just enough.
Oh god. Okay.
Also, that is some insane reach.
I mean, it's only 30 feet. What do you mean? Firebolt has 120 foot range.
Yeah, but for whatever.
Okay. I mean, that's gonna be it for Garther. He's kind of locked up. He doesn't want to keep moving away from this guy. So we'll
No,
go to
do it.
Mary's turn. No,
Flee.
I don't want.
Alright, I'm gonna hurl an Eldritch Blast at the big mage thingy. Oh wait, not there, over here. Huzzah!
A 26 will hit.
Ooh.
9 damage.
9 damage. This thing is still on its feet as a big hit.
I'll shoot my second one.
13
13.
will miss.
Okay, and then I will use my last healing. Wait, what's the rate? 60 feet. Oh wait. I use that last healing light, so D6. Just 2 health. You back up?
Oh.
Welcome back.
I was looking at my sheet to be like, what do I have? Nothing. Oh my god.
For
For the 3rd time this battle.
Yeah, I attack that. Yep. Okay, that's it. That's my turn.
Right. Go to the Mage Hunter. It is. Oh god, it is enraged. He rocketed it. This dude's hitting it and pushing it around. Yeah. It's gonna go for Koski. It's gonna take its swing with its claw straight at Koski's head.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Advantage. 22.
Uh,
23 points of damage. You're raging, so half of the slashing. 8 points. So is that 14 collectively? Barbarian things. And then it will swing around with its tail. It's gonna go for another one of these grabs on you.
oh yeah, that'll hit.
I can't even get out of this fucker's range.
Whew, 15 points of damage, and you're
He's still
wrapped
up.
up in this thing's tail.
He's still up. Hey.
He's a
This is
slab of
so
hit
low.
points.
So he needs to. Actually, I don't know if that's right.
Okay, that's man, that's it for Mage Hunter. That's all it's got. It's
Kellen
going
still
berserk.
is.
Shooting
Am I
Kellen.
still
Initiative.
encumbered? Okay.
No. Like since Marius, like you pulled Marius out, you kind of stabilized. Since he healed, you felt your hands sort of like steady up.
Okay.
Like whatever the fuck that was, that wave is past you.
Longbow
You're
shot.
back.
Haha, you care about me. Loser.
Oh,
16 will just
Longbow.
miss this thing.
Ah, they're gonna say tits.
Just miss. It has an AC of 17 since the reduction.
Longbow shot.
You're breaking my heart.
Sharpshooter. Oh,
Oh shit!
we're also
Do
gonna
it.
empower
Do it.
that with a
Hey.
psionic die.
20 will hit.
Oh,
Whoa.
23 damage. Oh, that's max damage. Another max damage.
So even if we half the piercing, because the 10 is just plus 10, so it's just raw damage. So it's 19 from the shot, plus the 8, which is force, which it's not resistant to. That's 27
my
points
fucking
for that
God.
shot.
Damn.
Like
Kellen, how
trying
do
to
you kill
steady
the Mage
himself up
Hunter?
against the wall. One of the
Yo.
tentacles like kind of leans out up against the wall and like props him up. And he like misses the first shot, and he like kind of the other tentacle kind of like balances on the floor and kind of like steadies him. And he takes that last aim, and his eyes glow that not the chaos purple, but the other kind of purple. And you see the bolt just leave the arrow, and as it's going through, and as this thing's like staring down Koski, you just see the arrow pierce through the back of its head and through its open mouth, and like as Koski's like wrestling with it, it just. Oh my God.
And this thing just
Oh
like
my God.
heavy fall.
That'll be it for Kellen.
Oh. As soon as this thing falls, right before Brett's turn, Garther would look enraged. My creation. No. He would fall to his knees prone. No. You killed it. You killed him.
Oh,
And Brett, it's
grab him
going to
by
be
the
your
throat.
turn.
Grab him by the
As
throat.
he
I'm
drops
unleashing
concentration.
Yeah,
Get it.
Join
get
it.
him. Oh God. Is this Chance talking?
So he's prone, right?
He's prone.
Ow! Ow!
That's a natural
Hey.
20.
15.
Jesus, he's still up after that. Stab in the back. He winces in pain. A 16 will just miss him.
Oh, okay. Offhand.
Offhand, you got this.
Ugh.
Still advantage.
Oh my God.
24 will hit.
Ugh.
Oh
One
my
damage.
god.
It maybe almost looks cruel as like two swords just wedged into this orc on his knees as he's just looking over at the dead husk of the mage hunter. Brett, that's action bonus action, pulling the blades out. It's bleeding half orc on his knees in front of you.
He's just gonna like get down in his face and he's gonna say, "You're never gonna make one of these ever again."
I don't like this, Brett.
Christ.
Brett's working stuff
I'm
out.
scared.
I winced away from my microphone like it spoke to me.
Yeah, I literally I was like scared of my screens. I was like, oh
God.
You
god.
don't, I don't think this
Terminator,
play is good for you. The only thing I can think of that's causing this.
Oh God.
He just watches him bleed.
Yeah, your mirror images probably just like circling this thing, like twirling their own illusionary blades, just glaring
Oh
at
shit!
this
Yeah.
figure. We'll go to Gale as you see all that transpire. You maybe hear Brett say something to this guy, but it's probably so low toned you can't even catch all of it.
I'm also like still on the ground, just having come back. I'm like,
You're like looking at this from the ground.
I'm just gonna look over and just reach out with my hand. I'm not even gonna get up from the ground in case he attacks, because then it's ranged. I think that means disadvantage, right? So she's just gonna extend her hand and just like middle finger at him, and when she does, like point the middle finger at him, and a ray of frost just. Yeah. She's so she's so tired right now. I don't even think she, even though I have spell slots, like I don't think she could muster anything right now, having come back from a third almost death.
Oh, I'm sure. Like maybe catching a few people's attention as like Gale Weekly still trying to keep into the fight.
Then her
Anything else
hand
with your
just
action?
drops. She's just gonna stare up. Fucking god damn it! Why?
Go to Koshki.
Question. Yeah, question. Can I break off one of the
Mage Hunter jaw.
like claw limbs?
Mhm.
Fangs.
Yeah. There's definitely like many of these like extremities you could just rip off. Even some of the spines are like dissipated, showing that some of them were full ethereal, but some of them still remain very, very dull.
Yeah, we'll go for like one of the
still
one of the
kind
claws,
of purple,
one of the
but nowhere
mandible type
near like they
things.
were when this thing was alive.
Rip one of those off, and we'll just walk up to Garther and say,
Easy enough.
"It was a good fight. But it seems as though you have been bested, and so we are going to do the honorable thing and put you out of your misery."
Turn you into a meme.
As he's still got two knives embedded in him.
24.
24 will hit.
Thank God.
Yeah, so he just walks up.
Oh, Koshki, how do you finish off Garther the Wise?
He just walks up to him and he
or with your spear with the head.
You know, with a like a look of pain and grimace, essentially. And he just takes that claw and that mandible and he just shoves it straight into Garther's like stomach and chest. Just you hear that kind of like gurgle, and he just kind of slumps over to the floor.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Goes out
Brett
with a
is
whimper.
watching.
Hey, is this the door to like the office that was all locked up?
Uh-huh.
And this is the way out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
Gale's just staring up in at the ceiling as this happens. So tired.
Koski, see if you can drag the body closer to the mage hunter, so it looks like he kind of died with him. And then I'm gonna go check out this door. Is it just like locked? Also, nobody heal too much, and we need to You need people to see the fight we had, tell the story. Which is, it went crazy. It grabbed Garther. We fought it. Garther probably took some blows because at one point he was held by him.
Yeah, it's probably better. I was thinking about how we were gonna get out, but this
Yeah,
seems
no,
so
we're
much better to
yeah.
just
This
tell
is
people that. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
Uh-huh.
story. We're gonna stage it.
She coughs on blood.
But also don't leave. Everybody just stay in here. And then can I open this? Is this door locked? I'm gonna check it.
Yeah, you go to grab it and it's locked.
Is there like a magic? Like, is there a place for a key?
You give it a once over. You see there is like a key slot for it. Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot about that key.
I use Mary's key of lockpickery.
I love it. I love it. You pull out the long forgotten key. Haven't really checked it out like this since your first year at Strixhaven back at college.
I assume
That's for
that,
you, Gail.
yeah.
You
When you
think
do that, she's gonna like grab your hand and just like hold on to you for a little bit. Just look at you.
Listen, it's coming in handy
grow
right now,
up,
Gale.
Gale.
Okay.
Just kidding.
He'll stay with you.
That's fine. Again, don't heal too much, guys. He's just like bleeding everywhere.
and using the one charge, the once a week charge, you can easily insert it. You can feel the head of the key shift to the pins as you put it in and turn it, and the door unlocks.
Perfect. I'm gonna open it and be like, all right, guys, we have just a couple of minutes to very delicately go through this office and trash it, and then I know the code for the stairs. I'm gonna leave, go down to the lobby, and I'm going to sell the what happened, and I will lead somebody back here. So, yeah. Just anything of use or value. Whoever wants to help out, just prestidigitation the blood
do
up
anything
as much as
about
you can
that.
as we're done
So-
in this room.
No, we should leave it.
Well, the main room where we fought, yeah, clean it up. But
Oh,
if
I
there's
see
blood
what you
all
mean.
over his
In
office,
the room where we're investigating. I got you. I got
it
you.
looks like we're doing this. So,
Brett, help me up.
All right, Marius going in to do a quick once over and then wreck the place. If there's no help, give me an investigation
Cullen
check,
would
my good
help
sir.
if he's allowed.
Gail wants to help, but she's also very tired.
Yeah, Cullen.
yeah, it was open to whoever. I think it was just like, hey, if we search this real quick, then I can go get help and we'll cover everything.
Imagine Gail, with the help of Brett, eventually makes her way over to the doorway, but she's just gonna kind of like stand in the doorway and look and point things out. That's her help.
Use detect magic if you have any spells left.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, she's got. Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna detect magic. That's the wrong thing. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't have it today because I took bless because we were
Okay.
going for Garther and I assumed there would be a
Bless is
fight,
nice.
so it was
I
like
tried
bless or
to-
healing word.
I tried to
fine.
expend a
I'm out of
psionic
spells.
die. I still have 3.
It's fair. You guys got to do it the old fashioned.
So
It'd be great when you go to wreck this place. I don't know if it'd help you with investigating.
We don't want to trash the office.
Don't try. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't really want to make it too known that we were looking around in here.
So Kellen gave me an 11 investigation. Marius, what are you gonna?
I had
go
a
for?
7.
I had a 7. I didn't even see that.
Can
Yeah.
I assist? I don't know if it's better for me to just do my own investigation or to do the help action.
I mean, if you have a better modifier,
I don't think I do, but I'll check.
maybe help Kellen.
No, I have a 2.
Kellen
have
was
a-
going to be like the
I
detective.
have
Kill
I have
him.
a
Yeah.
3, but I'm also very tired.
Kellen, use
Oh,
your
yeah.
bardic inspiration.
Yeah, you do also have
I
my bardic
use-
inspiration. Both of you
I
do.
use
I need to save mine for the lie I'm about to tell.
so do I
Okay.
get another roll because Brett's giving me the help?
Yeah.
I'll let you get
Oh,
one
sorry.
roll as like you guys sort of like
Just-
start your check, and it's just like fuck, we're not finding anything. Luckily, Brett comes in, probably offers a hand, probably like, guys, we gotta go. Like he's just the quick one, so
Okay,
he's
and then
super
I
helpful
can
at just
add.
like searching the place
Is it a
quickly.
D8?
So give me one more roll there, Kellen.
While they're doing that,
Yeah.
D8.
I'm gonna call Marius over and be like, "Hey, let's like get the story straight. I'll help you. You know, sell it. You know, look
Okay,
at
I'm
me,
gonna.
right? Like that thing fucked me up."
That's fair.
So
We're
that
all pretty
so
almost
we're
dead.
gonna spend this time making sure that we have our story together, and then I'm gonna make sure to help him when the time comes.
I'm gonna
Well, I'll be
spend my
downstairs
last,
unless you're actually leaving
or
with me.
my
Yes, you
my
can.
inspiration. I wasn't satisfied with
Oh, okay.
14.
Okay.
Give me a reroll, my good.
God fucking damn it! And then keep your secrets.
Oh man.
The story
God,
said
there's
7.
I don't even
You,
care.
you still did good. It's an 11 plus your 7, so it's 18.
I like
It's
to
still
think
not
this.
bad.
Okay.
I like to think Roll20 was trying to make a joke with the 7-Eleven, and then it's like, oh, you didn't like that?
We'll say in this quick turnover, Marius didn't find anything too useful. There's a lot of alchemical goods. It looks like a lot of the stuff that was either out there or maybe you didn't see last time. It's just been crammed into this small space, so it's a little more packed than you guys would recall. But we'll say as you're going through, Kellen, you do find what looks like a set of papers. You sort of grab them and begin to look through, and they're like random correspondence letters. Some of them look like nothing, and then you find one that really catches your eye. And you sort of like give it a quick skim, and the synopsis of it is this figure writing to Garther. It seemed to be saying that they're excited to see results. That they thought the first iteration was perfect. They're excited to see the masterful work of Garther the Wise. It's a lot of like walk around detail that, with the context, this person could be talking about the Mage Hunter. And you can see that it's signed at the bottom from A. Coliazzo. And sort of think, that the Colazzos they're one of the favorite families
Yeah.
of Port Starsing.
Guys,
Shit, fuck,
yeah, I
fuck.
think you might want to take a look at this.
Maybe we save anything for
Okay, fine. Let's
tonight
pack
if
it
we
up. We'll pack
can.
it up, and we'll take it with us.
Let's get the story told. I'll do prestidigitation, kind of clean up.
Yeah, Brett, let me clean up your swords.
I'll leave
Kind of
the
got his blood on them.
door slightly
Oh.
ajar, so it's
I'm gonna
Okay.
prestidigitate as well. Get rid of that. Make sure
Just-
Brett doesn't have any evidence of hitting him.
and then
Yeah, I'm
maybe
gonna go hack up the creature a little, cover up
Yeah.
my sword in the right goo.
Restab it. So
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
the story is pretty much how it went, except for the monster grabbed Garther, and after two of us were knocked down, it was too hard to, collateral damage. Things happen.
Mhm.
It was a monster. Someone should grab his spellbook, and someone should check Garther while I'm gone.
I think it's a good story. Like 2 of us went down in the process as it got Garther, and then like it killed Garther before we could, get to him.
Finish it.
Yeah.
Hold barn.
What about its other creatures?
Well, hopefully the university will think this is messed up enough. But seems like he
Just
was the only
really
one working
quick,
on
there's
this. Definitely grab his book.
He's been. Somebody from the Colazzo family knows about this. So that's probably going to be a problem. Okay.
It's fine. We'll stick to the story. We're gonna leave in a few days anyway. We just have to lay low.
You know,
It seems
It
like
makes
they were
sense somebody
working with
else
him or
knew
something.
about
Anyway,
this.
we'll save it
Of
for
course,
later.
it's one of
But
the favorite
Marius,
families.
Besides,
run out. Go do your thing. We'll
I
finish up
carried a
here.
slog for him.
Shouldn't we close that door? Is
I
it
just
closed?
can't. Can I relock it with the key?
The
I guess you could
Yeah.
search guard through time, but if I can just lock it with the key, I will.
Yeah, you can relock it with the key. I'll say it kind of
Alright.
maintains that key's head for the like a couple minutes, 15 minutes.
So I'll relock it. If you find any keys, just leave them on him. Definitely somebody take his book.
Oh
And then-
yeah, that book that he was using
I'll pack it.
for the
I'll pack it
ritual.
up in my stuff with the
We'll say he
letter.
was just casting from memory.
Make sure. Okay.
And then, yeah, I'll head down the hall and do my prestidigitation thing. And then the first person that I come across, that I'll just do the, oh my god,
Wait, you're doing
Fair.
what in the hall?
Taking his pants off.
Trolls in the dungeon.
I'm not trying to know.
Oh, you're using like prestidigitation to like make noise and stuff.
No, you have to use it on the tablets to work the doors.
Oh,
Yeah.
For
go.
And I've
Duh,
been
okay,
clocking it.
right.
forgot
Mhm.
about nose. Man,
Um,
I just stuffed it in my quiver.
Got the spell book. Excellent. Any other like final bits for those in the room as you guys would see Marius head out and go alert the essentially the administration.
Check his
Yeah, wait,
pockets.
do you want me to go with you for that, or will like give him the full story once you get back? As you see her hobble her way over to the door.
Either way, if you want to go, you can go. Well, that would help, because if you help me, then I could roll with advantage.
Yeah. Maybe a bit
Potentially.
slower though.
Yeah,
That's fine. It'll sell it more. So
Okay.
do like the fireman carry. Good Armator Gale.
Kellen would
Wow.
like to.
Also, I only have 6
check
health, so it's not like we're both looking
Arthur's
well.
body and just see if he had anything else on him. Oh, those have been going.
Yeah, give me a investigation check.
Can I assist him right there?
Yeah, you can give him advantage, or you can take your own investigation if you guys
That's
want to
better.
tag team it.
I'll give you advantage.
So I was so concerned about my own health, I kind of like forgot that you actually like went down and didn't get that much healing after.
Mhm.
Because you just need to get enough, man. So 30 damage. All I got is 46.
You begin to search his pockets. You find the flask that contained the phage permutation. You sort of like take it out. It's this iron flask with this like heavy screw-on stopper. You sort of shake it, and you can hear the liquid, like a heavy throsh from inside of it. There's still juice in here. Giving it a once over, you find a set of keys. There's probably about 4 different keys on it. You do find 35 gold and 2 platinum.
We'll keep the keys on him. Yeah, of course.
You gonna take his gold?
Yeah, keep the gold. Like, don't keep it. I mean, keep it in his pockets.
Okay.
We don't want to look
You're
suspicious.
Take the platinum though.
robber.
I'm taking the platinum.
All
Yeah.
right. Taking the platinum. Excellent. Taking the 2
Oh.
platinum.
Little tip.
But other than that, not much else of interest. You would find there would be like a few random herbs. You would find that there would be like actual like hand rolled what you would think to be cigarettes, but then you find out are actually like blight leaf joints.
I do see that part.
Fuck it, I'll take those.
But he's like 3 of those sort of like rolled up in like a small case. But yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead and add 3 blight leaf joints to your inventory. And they do have a small case, so you can add that if you'd like as well. Kind of like a cigarette case. But yeah, not a whole lot on this guy. But you did get the spell book. and grab the 2 platinum, leaving the keys, taking the joints. There's like a small, like wooden carving of what looks like a horse with 6 legs, like hand carved, little tiny
Yeah,
like
that thing's really
figurine
fucking
almost.
weird looking. I don't like it.
It's probably cursed.
Yeah, what did you say? Wait, what did you say it looks like again?
It's just a 6-legged horse. It's like a small wooden carved, like hand carved, like figurine almost.
It's just like a
It's
children's
like
toy.
for some reason my mind like blanked out
Hey,
the description
Koski,
of the
here
figurine, and
you
then I was like, hold on,
go,
what did he say? Huh?
buddy.
Fair.
He'll give the little
God, then you have to
figurine.
fight
He'll give
Koski.
the little figurine to Koski.
Is that the only difference about the horse? Is that it's got 6 legs?
Yeah, it just looks like any other small little like hand carved wooden horse, but it just has 6 legs.
Fucking
Your
weird.
horse is looking different.
Is it 4 front legs or 4 back legs,
Oh,
or
gross.
1 front leg
Oh.
and 1 back leg?
It looks like
Or-
4 sets of back legs.
Does it have like
Oh.
lizard legs coming out of its midsection?
Yeah, so Koski's gonna take that.
Yeah, it's 2 legs of different animals.
Right. Pass it off to Koski. So we'll treat the next little sequence of probably 4 or 5 hours of your time. As thankfully Gale and Marius, you guys wouldn't even have to go down the stairs. Like as you guys are going, you would see there would be someone currently like inputting into the tablet and turning over, seeing, pleading your case. They would probably lead you to like the administrative offices, where some of the higher like counselors and actual admins would probably surge to the office. A few clerics and clergymen would actually come through and begin like mending those that would need mending. Probably asking a large amount of questions to all of you, trying to ascertain what's happening as they begin their own, essentially like investigation on what transpired. So I need everyone to make either deceptions or persuasion checks, because again, you could probably, with some of these lines of questions, tell the truth without telling the whole story, sort of thing.
Hey,
Very true.
Burn.
Yeah, Gail's gonna go from the persuasion
Bardic or
angle since
guidance?
a lot of her damage was literally it attacked me.
For these ones, probably no guidance or bardic, just because I mean, to use guidance, you're like casting a spell in front of them to be like,
Yeah.
"Shoom." No, I totally told the truth. What do you? Why are you
What if I say
questioning?
what's that over there?
Do me
it?
and Marius get any sort of advantage for going over the story? together?
We may have like a couple at some random points. It's going to be like a sequence of checks, basically.
Okay.
And it's going to be like skill checks that again take place over a couple of hours. So probably no bardic inspirations or anything like that.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure.
So we'll
It's like
start
we're
with
back in
just.
school.
Okay, not terrible, not terrible.
You Reese's.
Kellen's 3 is a
Yeah.
little rough. A little rough.
That's
But the group's average is pretty good for at least the beginning part. All of you staying on the same story. Kellen, maybe you're just not talking quite as much, letting some of the others take the lead, or when you are directly questioned, even alone, it's very short answers, straight to the point. So for the next round, I need everyone to make deception checks, and I'll give everyone advantage. And this is just a straight up like about the scenario, about like what exactly happened here.
Whoa. Everyone's
Right?
1-upping. Oh, Koshki, you sweet, simple boy.
I don't understand.
Oh, one more.
It's a language barrier.
Oh.
Oh, Kellen.
Advantage, Kellen.
One more, Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, I rolled Kellen's persuasion under Koski's by accident. Oh well, doesn't matter. He's just not very talkative. He's not a very talkative person. He doesn't like this shit.
I mean, thankfully, it's 3 successes, only 2 failures. So there's like probably not really holes in the story, but some people maybe have more details they're giving than others. And thankfully, because of the pass, the pass group check, probably just assuming some people have more shell shock, maybe never seeing a death like this from a person or being able to stop someone from dying, sort of the story you guys are painting.
And he picked him up, shook him like a dog.
And then I need all of you guys to make either stealths or persuasion checks. And this is just to sort of like go throughout the process, just smooth sailing.
I was coughing, but you did say everyone, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Stealth or persuasion.
Okay.
Nice. Let's
Hey.
go, Mr.
Brett.
Hotman.
Bring it home, Gus.
Hot man.
Hot man.
It's a nat 20. Let's go.
And
We need Koshki. Stealth or persuasion?
Funny cat.
Ooh, yeah, not Koski's strong suit. Neither of these.
Do you hate me?
But again, thankfully, I mean, more successes than failures on this one. As again, the next 4 or 5 hours of questioning, light interrogation as the actual Lapis University's like authorities and admins are trying to get the story, get all the details down, using what magic they can to try to preserve the scene and write down notes and mark any possible like oddities. They begin searching the offices. You're all probably taken away from the scene after the first hour or so, as you've probably been in the hallway for most of this like initial interrogation anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would all be whisked away to the offices, where you would probably join Gale and Marius again, as they were just sort of taken to the administrative offices like when they first showed up, basically. Getting you all together, a little bit of time, more group questioning, a couple more individual questionings, probably providing some food, again, some medical care. All of you, if necessary, heal for 14 points.
Okay.
Mending some of your wounds. Again, while this place does have magic, they are not magic users. The magic they have isn't crazy and diverse. A lot of it, the magic is like in the place, in the building in itself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they would proceed again, a fair line of questioning for a couple hours before you finally would be released. You would see that the Port Star Sail actual guard itself would probably be awaiting. But whatever chaperone or guide that has been sort of with you as a group throughout all of this would approach the guard, tell them the story. You guys would probably spend like the last portion of this just like re-explaining and like affirming details to the actual Port Star Sail guard themselves. But then being waved off, saying that they may come by for further questioning, asking for an address for each of you or for the lot of you, or if there's any inn that you're staying at.
Fly and say that and we get the mail sent to.
Just tell them that Sunnyside Tavern. They got a few rooms there, type of thing. Like you'll be hanging around there, sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then maybe we just rotate who's there, just in case.
Fair enough.
Like I'll hang out there. I can perform in the tavern.
Just how long does all this take? Like, is Brett late for her rehearsal?
Oh, for sure. That's what I was about to bring up. Like, as you guys are finally leaving these guards, that maybe like dawns on you fully. I was like, oh, rehearsal started like probably an hour ago because you guys showed up around 8. Everything in total, about 5 hours passing. Well, so it's getting close to 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock ish sort of vibe.
And did we
rehearsal
already
started
use
around
our
12.
message for today?
In the mirror?
Yeah.
Don't know.
Or was that like
I think that
yesterday?
I did a Captain Casper.
Yeah, I think that was last night.
Oh
We
yeah,
usually
it
do
was.
it at night.
Yeah.
That's when we were all drinking.
Okay.
Best time for planning.
Because we sent Elodie to look for sending stuff.
I mean, I
yeah,
gotta
so
rush
yeah,
off
but-
to rehearsal,
Bye,
so
Brett.
that's what I'm up to.
Fuck, Brett.
Okay.
As,
Like you're really
Brett,
doesn't
come
say it, but it's just with that look of
Brett,
you're
come on,
really
Gil.
going
Like,
after what?
You can't be late. He's already late.
Just full sprint, like a majestic gazelle.
This is perfect because now he can show up late and sobbing and tell everyone that there was like an attack, but he's okay. And then like later when he ends up leaving under the pressure after the
Cut it
first two
out.
shows, he's like,
Oh
I'm
my, yeah.
traumatized. I can't.
You can use that as an excuse.
So he's got to go make a scene. Okay, he's got work to do.
he's got to start planting seeds. He's an actor. Yeah. All right. As the group would wave to Brett as he sort of heads off, heading to the Tailspun Theater, you'd see the rest of you guys probably beginning to mill your way back to the house, get some rest after an exhausting, early day. As again, it's like 2:00, maybe 2:30.
So, maybe a little bit later in the day after like short rest, quote unquote, I'd probably go to the sunny side and get a room.
Fair enough.
Just so there's somebody there and, just one of those like, all right, guys, I'll stay there tonight. Maybe we kind of switch off. But then if they do come by,
Sounds
we
like a
can maybe
plan.
get the group together, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. Now it's like, oh, well, all the groups are living the life. How about you come back tonight? And then whoever's staying will just go get the group together.
Mm-hmm. All right. Makes sense. Marius heading off to go get the room as the sun begins to set. The rest of the group probably preparing for a dinner of some kind, maybe having early drinks. We also see kind of pan to the Tailspun Theater, Brett in the midst of his
Oh,
rehearsals.
holy fuck.
I think that's where we'll end our session for
I
today.
thought.
I can't
I-
believe
That was
Seriously,
can't
dude,
crazy.
believe we
thought
killed
fucking-
Garther.
I can't believe everyone almost died like so many times.
I can't believe none of us died. Like
thought it was
gonna
actually,
die.
Amazing.
I for sure was like, we are going to
Oh,
lose
God.
one of us.
Once I saw the damage rolls, I was like, oh, this is going to be rough.
You like came in clutch, like
We would've
dispelling
fucking
that empowerment though. Like I don't think we
Yeah, that was great.
would have kept everyone.
And the 2 counter spells for
Oh,
the AoE
yeah.
damage.
Mhm.
Oh, for sure.
So many
I'm glad I
suffering
had that
cards.
thought of like, oh god, maybe. Well, it was a spell that started this. Maybe it's a spell that can end it.
I love that.
I figured he was involved in the Mage Hunters, but to find out like that he actually did develop them,
Yeah.
that's huge.
Really, just
Oh my God.
crazy attack.
Oh my god.
Speaking of huge, you guys want to be level 8?
Yeah.
Oh my god, is
Are you
it
gonna
happening?
You
That was
lying
the
to me?
hardest earned level ever.
When we pick up, we'll say maybe it's like a couple more days into your. Again, we'll say maybe when all this happened, it was midway, so you had 5 more days to go, sort of vibe. So we'll pick up a couple of days into this and see how everyone's doing. Maybe start like the day before the premiere, sort of vibe. The premiere's coming up. Opening night's getting close.
Guys, we killed the professor and got away with it in his own study.
Now.
Phineas would be
I mean,
proud.
yeah.
Yeah, Aelidy's mind is probably blown as you guys are talking
Yeah.
about this. She's like, "What the fuck did I miss? Are you kidding me?"
We told Denny.
You guys sent me to go get fucking sending stone.
And you commit murder?
Uh,
And you
Wanna-
guys were yelling at me for what? Fuck you.
I call it murder.
It was
Aggressive
revenge.
negotiation.
Craig!
Well, let's say goodbye to Craig. Bye, Craig.
Bye,
Then
Craig.
Bye, Craig.